Luckily, with Grammarly, I can upload my class rubric and see what kind of grade I might get. Not my dream grade. Let's clarify this, shorten that, and boom! We have pretty high standards, am I right?
And then, I think they're gonna have their coaches back. If they were gonna slip up, it was gonna be today, in my opinion. So yeah, you can almost put it in the bank. The Patriots will be winning 3 games in a row, or 3 on the road.
I'm sorry. Did you say you can't answer who's the best team in the AFC right now?
Yes, I haven't watched any. I don't even know who won today, Mark. I'm working.
Okay, I'll get you out with this.
Oh, answer it. So you tell me.
Well, we'll do a whole segment on that next. I want to ask one other quick thing that doesn't really have anything to do with today, but just because you're on, I'm interested. Let's just say hypothetically, you're at the Muffin House with Josh McDaniels, and he says, "Hey, Greg, I just got offered the Penn State job." What would you tell him?
I would tell him not to go anywhere, and I don't think that he has any interest in that. I know, he got some interest from. He got some interest from major college teams during his hiatus year, and he has no interest in that. I think he knows enough people in the college game with the NIL and the transfer portal. I do not think he would entertain that.
All right. Greg Bedard of the Boston Sports Journal after a Patriots 25-19 win over the New Orleans Saints. We'll hear him on Tuesdays with Felgrave Mass. Thanks a lot, Greg.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Let's get a headlines with Joe Murray right now. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots winners today. They won the game, and they sealed it on a Keyshawn Boutte first down that ran the clock out, and 3 kneel downs to win the game today. He had 5 catches, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 3 of them on the day. They've now won consecutive road games. Can they do 3 in a row next week? We'll find out against the Titans, who right now the Titans are in action. And, well, they're down 17-3. So, well, could be one of those games. Packers up 10-0 on the Bengals. Buccaneers 20, 49ers 16, Broncos 13, Jets 11. Colts got a win today. They might be the best team in the AFC, 31-27. Chargers 29-27 over the Dolphins. It is the Steelers 23-9 over the Browns. Panthers 30, Cowboys 27, and the Seahawks got a 20-12 win over the Jaguars. Rams 17-3 over the Ravens. And later on tonight, Chiefs, they host the Lions, while the Bears, they travel to the Commanders tomorrow night. Falcons will host the Bills, and the Celtics will be in action tonight. They continue their preseason. You can hear that on our flagship station, 98.5 The Sports Hub at 7 p.m. Headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off an extra for oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have more of the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show coming up next here on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Hub International New England makes it easy to protect your family, auto, home, and more. With one call to 833-GO-CALL-HUB. Hub offers the widest possible range of options in personal insurance from leading companies like Safety Insurance. Save money and time by calling 833-GO-CALL-HUB or visit GoCallHub.com. That's GoCallHub.com.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot or a 3.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline, 2026 Passport, or 2026 CRV.
See dealer for financing details.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how retailers become constantly connecting must-visit shops. How restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with our reliable business internet. Plus, stay connected when you add Wi-Fi backup for just $35 a month. And ask about a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Call today. Restrictions apply. Wireless Connect requires business internet for additional monthly charge. Taxes and other fees extra. Prepaid card offer ends 11/16/25.
Dropkick Murphys. For the people in the pit, St. Patrick's Day 2026 tour. 4 shows. Don't tell us. Friday, March 13th through 15th, MGM Music Hall at Fenway. And March 17th, Citizens House of Blues. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Don't miss Dropkick Murphys for the people in the pit, St. Patrick's Day 2026 tour.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the best defender in the game against engine wear, provides 15-minute drive-through oil changes and touchless service for busy people. Go to newenglandoilchange.com to save 15% on your entire invoice for your drive-through oil change. Print out the coupon or pull it up on your mobile device. Go to newenglandoilchange.com.
Artificial intelligence, AI, has made my life so much easier. So has IA. Yep, my independent agent. She's a wizard when it comes to delivering great coverage at a great price. She bundled our home and auto with safety insurance. And with Safety's app that monitors driving habits, we saved even more. AI is great. For insurance, so is real intelligence. Ask an independent agent about safety insurance. They'll help you manage life storms.
98.5 The Sports Hub is proud to welcome the following partners to the Patriots Radio Network. Autodesk. From skyscrapers to stadiums, design and build anything with Autodesk, the official design and make platform of the New England Patriots. Jean D'Arc Credit Union. They're teaming with Keon White for tackling financial wellness to donate $50 for every tackle up to $50,000 to support financial wellness in their communities. Become a member or get your financial playbook now at jdcu.com. From Boston's Home for Sports, thank you for joining our winning team.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com.
He lines up to the left outside of Henry. Meanwhile, 2 receivers are stacked to the right for the Patriots. Hollins behind Douglas. And a play fake by May. Roll right. Sets up, plants. He throws a deep ball. Wide open pop Douglas at the 14. Catch left side of the 10. Catch right to the 5. To the end zone. Touchdown. Patriots.
What a throw by May. Off a little play action fake to the left side. He resets the feet twice because there's a free blitzer coming at him. He knows it. Let's go with this just a tad, I think, before he wants to, which creates space for Pop to run to. And then he makes the guy miss, and you're in. That's the way you count it.
Back here on the Shaws and Star Market Patriots postgame show, Mark Dondero, Joe Murray. Pop Douglas making some moves with the ball in his hands after the catch today, helping him get into the end zone. Nearly 30,000 people in Massachusetts don't have permanent housing. Heading Home is changing that. Get involved today at headinghomeinc.org. I thought Douglas was going to get home twice today. Didn't happen because of the refs. Got home once, and it was a big play, and it's a different team, Joe, when that guy is making big plays. Forget about plays, big plays. And if he can get more involved as the weeks go along here, it's going to be a different team. Let's get a call here. Will is in West Palm Beach. Hey, Will.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up, Will? You're on with Mark, too.
Hey, Mark, I just wanted to say, take it easy, bro. You're ready to blow a coronary, it looks like on the screen.
Thanks.
But
we got a passionate debate there. A little, come on.
I'm watching it and I got a little concern, bro. But you're not wrong. Everything you're saying is money. Now, listen, Joe, I remember hearing, I'm pretty sure it was on Felger and Mass, that there was a referee squad that was out there in the NFL that teams were like trying to steer away from, that they didn't want any part of. I'm wondering, is this that same crew that they were talking about?
Yeah, actually, you know, it's funny. There was some talk about an officiating crew having some issues, and this was one of them. Mm-hmm. Warren Sharp, who does Sharp Analysis, he actually breaks down. He calls them the zebras. He has a zebra report every week, and he breaks down how the refs could impact. So, meaning the total, the score. Again, the total today was 45.5, 46. 25-19 was the final score. I maybe my math. I think my math's been pretty good today, Mark. So I'm gonna do a 25 plus 19. I believe that's just under 45, right?
Yep.
Kind of like that 2-minute drill there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that would be under.
A brutal day for those bettors with 6 points in the second half after all that scoring in the first half.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah.
Hey, do the Saints deserve credit for that too? By the way. Like, let's just talk about the Saints for a minute.
Yeah,
scrappy, right? They don't have a quarterback. Like Spencer Rattler is a former high blue chip who played at multiple schools, but Kellen Moore is taken over.
Yep,
they're scrappy. They're veteran laden. Kamara Miller really didn't make an impact, but Shaheed Cooks had a big catch later on in the game. That was like what the Patriots should have been last year. What they are,
right?
But when they get their guy, I know they drafted Shaw. He's not good. I think Arch Manning is probably who they have in mind, which I don't know about.
I don't think he's any better than Rattler.
But I'm just saying, today was a scrappy team that they played against. Like, to go on the road and win like that, it's not easy.
No.
And for both teams, quite frankly, to only give up 3 points when they were kind of going back and forth, it was a really good game. I enjoyed the game today. It was a sweat.
I enjoyed the game, and I thought it's exactly what the Patriots had to do. I thought that was the exact effort that they were going to get from the Saints. I thought the Saints would be able to keep it close, especially after that game last week where they fall behind. Was it 14-0 to the Giants, only to battle back and find a way to win that game? You're playing with a little bit of momentum. You're playing at home again. It's not like the Patriots have historically dominated in New Orleans. That hasn't happened. So I just feel like you did what you had to do, and you avoided the letdown after a big win in Buffalo, your biggest in a long time. Now, we could have this conversation every week. Well, they can't now let down against a bad – look, eventually they're gonna not play well and lose another game. They're not going to just run the table. But, I mean, they followed up a promising win against Carolina with their biggest win in a long time. They followed up their biggest win in a long time with a good win on the road against a team that was playing with a little bit of momentum and sort of figuring it out. And they avoided the letdown. That's pretty good. That shows some maturity. The next thing that they need to do, and they can't do it when they're on the road, they need to find a way to establish some sort of presence at home. They need to create a winning streak at home where it becomes hard to play at Gillette Stadium like it used to be, okay? Because it hasn't been that way for a long time. And I think what we saw today, another thing that you can put into the machine is what we saw from Demario Douglas. And if he can become somebody that's consistent, that adds another dimension to the team. It becomes more like what we saw where you brought up David Givens. When they had Givens and Patton and Brown and Branch, that's what this reminds me more of if they get more of a contribution from Pop Douglas with Henry.
And, of that group, you brought it up earlier about Pop Douglas. At first, it was the Givens, Brown, Patton. It was when they drafted Branch, it was like everything just kind of, it kind of. Yeah. So they might still need that guy. Maybe it is Pop.
Well, maybe Diggs is that guy.
Maybe Diggs is the guy, exactly. But yes, there was a couple of things that happened offensively today. You notice like they had a lot of third down play, and I'll look them up. Third and shorts, right? They're perfect for a quarterback. Third and short, and May just answered the bell, man. But I think when you convert on those third and shorts, that allows them the deep ball, and 3 touchdowns over 20 yards was the difference in today's game.
I mean, you just felt good about what was going to happen. Even on third and 8, third and 11, I was excited to see what was going to unfold. You just haven't had that in years here for the Patriots. Third down efficiency today, 6 for 13. It's just under 50%. That's not, and they had some third and longs. Okay, they were 1 of 2 on fourth down today with that bad snap, but they've been really good on fourth down overall. The one area that they didn't have a ton of opportunities to convert on this. The one area that I would really like, we've talked a lot about the running game, where I think they really need to focus on and improve on is their red zone defense and their goal to go defense. They're awful when it's goal to go. They score a touchdown every time, the opposition. I think it's like 6 for 6, 7 for 7. They have been awful defensively when the opponent has goal to go. So they need to get better at that. May is masking a lot of those issues. And I agree with Greg when he talked about if you're talking about a bigger type of goal towards the end of the season, you're going to have to be better running the ball. You're going to have to tighten up a lot of different things. But as of now, they're playing a bad schedule on this honeymoon thing with Drake May playing out of his butt. So they need to continue to ride him as long as they can because it's working as of right now. When we get back, okay, Joe, I want to go around the league and around the AFC specifically and try to figure out who the class is. Greg didn't want to do it. And where the Patriots stack up based on what we've seen, because this is fascinating to me. Mark Dundero, Joe Murray on the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Patriots Radio Network.
Football season is the perfect time to get a high-efficiency Peerless boiler. Be ready and start saving now. Find the Peerless boiler that's right for your home or business and a list of local installers at peerlessboilers.com. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Hey, Clinton Savings Bank Get Real account holders. Unlock access to our 12-month Get Real add-on CD where you can grow your savings by adding funds to your CD throughout the term. Visit clintonsavings.com for more information. Member FDIC, member DIF.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
In this economy? Almost sounds too good to be true.
These prices are very true, and at BJ's, they're great, not good. That's great prices every day, no matter the economy. Including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Wellesley Farms Deli Honey Ham, $6.99 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join and make BJ's your destination for savings every day.
Layer on the flavor with the DQ sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Nobody knows New England like a true New Englander. We bang U's, gun through rotaries, and nurse wicked beaters through one more winter. We shovel snow in shorts and drink large iced coffees in January. And yeah, sometimes it sounds like we're speaking our own language. At McGovern Auto Group, we get it, because we live it. We know the roads and how New Englanders buy cars. With 35 locations, 25 top brands, and over 9,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, we can make car buying wicked easy. Oh, and we're also the automotive partner of the New England Patriots. McGovern Auto Group, New England born and driven. Visit McGovernAuto.com today.
This is Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. Recently, a number of patients have told me they first looked at another treatment for their joint pain. In the end, they chose Boston Prolotherapy, but the reasons were all different. Some patients chose me because they knew prolotherapy could alleviate their joint pain. They've seen friends and relatives achieve a new lease on life without surgery. Other patients chose me because I'm an orthopedic surgeon, a doctor who would be performing their treatments. The overwhelming majority, however, chose Boston Prolotherapy because I listened to them. Your consultation is solely to diagnose your injury and determine if prolotherapy could be an option for you. If it isn't, I'll refer you in the right direction. For your complimentary phone consultation, call 1-833-GO-PROLO. That's 1-833-GOPROLO, or go online at bostonprolotherapy.com.
Hey, you've heard of ordering lottery tickets on your smartphone? Well, now you can also order scratch tickets. Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, lets you order scratch tickets right on your smartphone in Massachusetts. So, how do you scratch a ticket on your smartphone? Well, you can use your finger to reveal your scratch ticket just like you would a paper ticket. It's never been easier to order lottery tickets. Jackpocket also has Powerball and Mega Millions tickets. New customers opt in and get $10 in lottery credits. Use the code JPHUB on Jackpocket. That's code JPHUB.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-327-5050 in Massachusetts. 18 or older. Jackpocket is a lottery courier and not affiliated with any state lottery. Eligibility restrictions apply. Scratch-offs subject to availability. Opt in for $10 in non-withdrawable lottery credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at jkpt.co/scratch10.
Dream big, design bold. Transfer to the Boston Architectural College and turn your passion into a profession. Hop into our virtual info session on October 14th. Sign up now at the-bac.edu.
Apex Entertainment in Marlboro is 100,000 square feet of pure fun. This is New England kicker Andy Borgalis, and this season, with every field goal I kick, Apex will be donating $100 to support autism education and research at the New England Center for Children. Check out Apex on social media or go to apexentertainment.com.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sport.
Night, same rodeo tour, live at TD Garden on March 5th. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Back here on the Shaws and Star Market Patriots postgame show, Mark Dondero, Joe Murray. Joey, I'll tell you this. Based on what we've seen this year, injuries, play, wins and loss records, and more specifically based on what the Patriots have done up to and including today, I don't know what more they need to do as of right now to be considered one of the top teams in the AFC. When you talk about some of the records, the only one-loss team in the conference, or the 2 one-loss teams in the conference, 3, I guess, Pittsburgh, Indy, Buffalo. There's quarterback questions with different teams that have, I just feel like the way the quarterback looks has to put the Patriots in a conversation as one of the contenders right here and now. Is that unfair?
I don't think it's unfair. If they beat the Jets, they beat every team in the division, right?
Yeah.
So that means that they would have beaten every team. So I still think the Bills are still the favorites. Like, if you look at the betting odds, the Bills are still the favorites, and they have Josh Allen. And when it gets there's a lot of things for the Patriots. Will their running game get better as it gets colder? Can they rely on that? How does Drake May play later in the year? Can their kicker make kicks when it's cold? Will their defense stay healthy? Like Landry almost got hurt today. There's just I
don't know how he didn't get hurt, by the way. It looked awful, and he's just back on the sideline, back in the game.
There's a lot of intangibles. I'll just say this. When you look at the AFC, I would say right now it's still the Bills are the best team. The Colts, though, are interesting. They almost blew the game today against backup quarterback and Jacoby Brissett. Remember him?
Yeah.
They came back to win that. That's a Daniel Jones run team that's 5-1, probably going to win their division, which might knock out the rest of the Texans, etc. I don't think the Steelers are, but they won again. If we just continue to keep looking around, my take is, Mark, why not the Patriots? Why not?
You're right. And I just, again, to go back to some of the things we've been discussing, the running game, I just feel like that's a very solvable problem. I don't think that's something that should mystify the team for the entire season, especially if they're going to be throwing the ball with the efficiency that they're throwing the ball with. You've got, based on the ability to interchange running backs and swap out different guys and the available guys on practice squads, in free agency, rookies, guys you can bring in and work in there, why can't that improve? And if the defense is going to be good enough like they were today in the second half, based on the league and around the AFC especially, why aren't you in the conversation? Your quarterback is literally playing at an MVP level right now. And another thing I don't want to hear, okay, and I've been trying to beat this drum for a long time. I'm done with talking about the weapons or the lack of talent. They have talent. They have weapons, okay? When you talk about what they've got with the receivers, Diggs, Booty, Douglas, Henry, and from there, that's a good group. With May doing what he's doing, that's a good group. That's not nothing. You talk about the secondary that we've discussed. Gonzalez, Davis, and Marcus Jones again today making plays. Okay, again, he had that great pass breakup. He prevented the touchdown by getting his hand on the left hand of Olave or whoever it was. Another banner day for Jones defensively. You got those 3 defensive backs. We know about the 2 guys in the middle of the front 7 there. If Landry wasn't hurt and he gets back into he's producing for them, and they get other guys that are, able to contribute, that's a good you have players. The line has been okay. They're not a sieve. They're making plays. You've got guys. Stanley is in Taunton. Hey, Stanley.
Good evening, gentlemen. I couldn't be more happier at the fact that we're winning games 3 in a row, baby. The second thing I wanted to talk about, man, what's up with the refs? They said Stephon Diggs committed pass interference twice when it was either a ticky-tacky or I believe it was Tony Romo, or not Tony Romo, whoever was doing the announcing, the color commentary, they said that the way Stephon disengaged, he stopped, and then once Drake May left the pocket, they said it was pass interference even though they said once he rolled out, the wide receiver can do anything he wants, and they took back the 60-yard touchdown pass. And the other thing is, too, these refs, when they call pass interference, the next play, they'll give it right back to the Patriots.
Yeah, that was another thing. That was awful.
They
the
did it
makeup
today.
call. Pathetic.
Yeah.
You knew it was pathetic. They did that.
And what's funny is on another drive later on, that big Diggs play we mentioned, the next play there actually was a grab of the arm on Hollins, and they didn't call it. So it was inconsistent. The refs have spoken. Question, what did you see on the Stephon Diggs nullified touchdown by Demario Douglas? On that play, we ruled blocking downfield by number 8. It was early in the play. So in the situation, the flag needs to be thrown. You can't call it until the pass has been thrown. Which is this is horrible.
A horrible call. There's no defense of that.
I actually don't even want to read the rest of this because it's a long developing play. He had to rewind back to what happened at the beginning of the play and process that.
Should we be giving the Patriots in general more credit for mentally overcoming some of those and being mentally tough? I think we should.
On the road,
yeah.
yes.
That's adversity that you faced in your face, stupid calls in a game that wasn't a blowout.
May I just bring this up? And I'm not trying to dig up a hole with the Bedard thing. This is why I think the Vrabel thing was important. That end of game sequence, I don't care if you're punting it back with no timeouts with 40 seconds left. Have you seen the Miami Miracle? Have you seen what happens in football?
Right.
The Patriots still aren't. They're not.
Kobe Myers.
They're still not good enough to give teams those opportunities. And today, their coach it sealed the victory.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to just say another thing, just so we're on the record, having brought it up. Okay. The Patriots, and you just said it too, they need credit because after that call that nullified the big play, what did they do? They still went down and scored a touchdown. Okay, that's mental toughness. That's overcoming adversity, doing what the good teams do. Okay, I'm going to just pinpoint one other play. I'll do that in a second. Let's talk to Kevin in Connecticut on the refs. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, how you guys doing? So you guys are already touching on every point I'm really trying to bring to the table here. The refs, to me, they took away points as far as I'm concerned for the Patriots, at least a couple field goals. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I do think that the refs need to get their report cards and, go to parent-teacher conference day and do their thing.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of consequence for doing your job that poorly. And again, did the Patriots' ability to overcome, I think, is noteworthy. They were in control. I know it got a little tight there, and at the end of the game, it could have been lost. I felt like they were in control, Joe. Even if the Saints took the lead, I felt like Drake May was going to bring them back. I'll give you one other play real quick because I just want to mention. Do you remember this one? It was a pass that he had to scramble again. I don't know where it is. I lost it in the notes. But it was basically he scrambled up, maneuvered through the pocket, and then like a sideways toss to Travion Henderson. Didn't gain a bunch of yards, but again, an example of how he's able to negotiate the pocket, avoid disaster, and make a Mahomesian play by tossing it sideways to Henderson to get positive. I mean, just all those little things that are adding up, and every week now continuing to add up, are bringing this team to a different level.
Yeah. Hey, listen, the floor has risen. They're 4-2. They've matched their win totals from the last few years. They have a chance next week to beat the Titans, who are struggling today. Well, I'll go around the NFL coming up in just a little bit here, but they have a chance now to really go on a run. And when you win, these little things, Mark, they get better, right? The running game gets better. The little tweaks on third down, the blitz packages. So winning does cure a lot of things. But, the talk on May was always, is this the right coach with him? Is this the right coordinator? Is this that? I think they're letting Drake May be Drake May, and his ability and what he can do in the pocket. We've had this discussion before. They have enough talent to win. Yeah, they don't have. Everyone talks about, if A.J. Brown's available, get him. They can still compete with who they have right now. Like, they have talented pieces. They have Drake May, and their defense is getting better week by week, and it wasn't early on. Are the quarterbacks they play are going to get easier? Like, I would strap.
The schedule's unbelievable. You watch it, look at it again. It's unbelievable.
I'd strap ourselves in. I think the floor has risen to potentially 10 wins, and I have a factoid on that.
A factoid. All right, we're going to go around the NFL next, but first, let's get a update here. Headlines from Joe Murray.
Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
All right, Patriots winners today, and they did win. It was great. 25-19. That was the score. Drake May 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Kayshon Boutte. And while they've now won consecutive games on the road, they take on the Titans next week. Titans down 20-3 right now to the Raiders. Packers up 17-7 on the Bengals. It's the Buccaneers 27, 49ers 19. Earlier today, Broncos 13-11 over the Jets. Colts 31-27 over the Cardinals. Chargers 29, Dolphins 27. And it was the Steelers all over the Browns 23-9. Panthers, they take down the Cowboys 30-27. Seahawks 20, Jaguars 12. And the Rams 17-3 over the Ravens. Tonight, it's the Lions at the Chiefs. And a doubleheader on Monday Night Football, Bills and Falcons. And then the Bears travel to Washington. Can't forget the Celtics. Their preseason continues today when they take on Cleveland. You can hear that game on our flagship station, 98.5, The Sports Hub at 7 p.m. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off an extra through oil change at Valvoline. It's an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. We'll have more of the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show after this on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports of Patriots Radio Network.
Here's David Andrews, former New England captain.
I've officially retired from the O-line, but we've got a new team member to hold it down. Will Campbell, your newest O-lineman and Ford enthusiast.
I have big shoes to fill.
Don't worry, you're built Ford tough too. I can tell.
Kind of like F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 48 years.
See, you're a natural. Plus, your voice was made for radio. You'll be a legend in no time.
Visit your New England Ford dealers. Ford trucks, built Ford tough.
There's still time to grab your tickets to tomorrow's Bruins versus Lightning matchup at 1 p.m. Don't miss out on the action. Visit bostonbruins.com/tickets to lock in your spot and get down to TD Garden. That's bostonbruins.com/tickets.
Hi, I'm offensive lineman Caden Wallace. When I got drafted, I worked hard to find my place, learning the playbook, building trust, and finding a home in New England. But not everyone has that chance. That's why I'm proud to partner with Heading Home. Heading Home is working to end homelessness in Massachusetts by helping families find stability and a future. Because a real win is when everyone has a place to call home. Learn more at headinghomeinc.org. That's headinghomeinc.org.
Hey, it's Grace Albert from Premier Basement Waterproofing, here with my brother Logan. For 3 generations, our family has been running the #1 rated waterproofing company in New England.
You got that right, Grace. We're the only direct vendor of ion pumps and high-octane drainage systems in New England. So when you're waterproofed by Premier, you know you have the very best protecting your home.
The last thing you want is costly water damage, so don't put it off any longer. Call 844-LIVE-DRY or visit premierbasement.net. And as our dad would say,
it's game over for water.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
At Meineke, doing car care right means Meineke certified technicians fix whatever your car needs. They fix it right and back it up with nationwide warranties. Brakes? They do that. Tires? Yep, they do that. Engine repairs, air conditioning, tune-up, suspension, alignments, oil changes. Meineke does it all. See for yourself. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
Advance your career with an MBA or specialized master's through Babson College. Join the school ranked #2 best college in the U.S. by the Wall Street Journal 2025. Visit babson.edu/grad programs.
Coleman.
It's electric.
Coleman Electric is wasting your time with this commercial. But that's the way it is with advertising. If you're not overweight, with low T and a flooded basement, half these ads aren't for you. Same with this one for Coleman Electric. We specialize in replacing knob and tube wiring, and you might not even have it. Most people don't even know what it is. Ask a guy if he's going to remove his knob and tube, and he says, "Nah, I can't. My wife wants another kid." No. Let me explain. Many houses around here were built 100 years ago and still have the original wiring. The wires would heat up, so they ran them around little knobs and through tiny tubes and called it knob and tube. But insurance companies call it a stinking fire hazard, and insulation companies won't even call back because they ain't touching it. If you've got knob and tube, join this century and book a free estimate with Coleman Electric to have it replaced. And if you don't have it, sorry we wasted your time. But thanks to your sacrifice, you've helped your knob and tube neighbor. Can I get a tissue? Welling up over here. KUHLMAN. Call Coleman.
It's electric.
Run, walk, or roll to help people and families affected by autism live life to the fullest at this year's 26th annual Flutie 5K for Autism on October 26th at Natick High School. Join us in our goal to raise over $400,000 to support families in your local community. Register today at FlutieFiveK.com.
Toucher and Hard.
Mark Dondero, Joe Murray. Joey, let's go around the NFL. And I wanted to get to this with Greg. We kind of got derailed. Somehow, and I'll need a longer explanation here. Somehow the New York Jets, did you see this? How many yards passing they had in this game?
Yes. It was 13 at half, I think it was.
They finished with minus 10 yards passing.
Sacks. Yeah.
Okay.
I think 9 sacks in the game.
Jets and Broncos today from London or England.
1:14 to go. No timeouts remaining. 4th and 7 with the ball on the right hash mark as Fields takes a snap in the gun. Pressure coming again. They're going to get a hand on him as Fields tries to squirm away. But Jonathan Cooper, the first one there, to bring him down in the backfield once more. Brandon Jones, I think it was, arriving as the cavalry came to meet Fields. And that will surely do it now for New York's chances of any sort of victory. And 0-6 is calling for the Jets.
That was the call on Westwood One version. Oliver Wilson and Eric Coleman. Jets, they fall again. They find a way to lose. Just a pathetic organization. They had chances. This game was actually a little closer than I thought. And once again, Joe can't get it done at the end.
Yeah, the Jets could have won this game today. They need to think about Tyrod Taylor at some point. But it's really bad there for the Jets. And we keep talking about the Patriots and their progression. They should not be able to beat I think they can beat the Jets. I think they should be able to.
In the same kind of vein that we talked about the Patriots, I guess we have to have a similar conversation about the Indianapolis Colts based on their win-loss record. Today, they got it done again against the Cardinals.
Jones, quick pitch to the left side to Jonathan Taylor. Cuts up, he's in! Touchdown! Touchdown! I-N-D-Y for Jonathan Taylor. And the Colts indeed retake the lead 30-27, 4:32 remaining in the fourth quarter.
All right, that was the call on the Fan and 97.1 Hank FM in Indianapolis. The Colts, I just refuse, Joe, with Daniel Jones. I refuse to consider them a top the AFC or top-level team in the AFC. When you talk about the one-loss teams, you're talking about the Steelers, you're talking about the Colts, you're talking about the Bills, who the Patriots beat. That's why I'm talking about with you raising that level of expectation, raising that bar, because I just feel like the Colts, Daniel Jones, should I be concerned?
No, but they have a running game that they can lean on. And they have receivers that make big plays. And just, this is why I will say we have a show to do today. I've heard that before. The Colts today are the best team in the AFC.
Another team that could, based on their quarterback, stake that claim, potentially, the Chargers, and they were in Miami today.
Miami cannot ice the kicker. They are out of timeouts. So for Dicker, who has already made 4 today, this one will be from 33 yards right hash to put the Chargers up 2. It's a bad snap. And it's good. I thought it went wide right.
Okay, so that was KFIAM 640.
Just real quick on that play. Dolphins came back with like 36 seconds left to take the lead, 1 point. They gave the ball back to who? The Chargers. Chargers got a 42-yard reception from Ladd McConkey to set up the game-winning field goal. So this is why I say coaching is important in the NFL when it comes to time remaining.
Well said. Another team that in the AFC has historically been there, but not this year, is the Baltimore Ravens, who are hosting the Rams today.
Stafford has first and goal. Takes the snap. Boots out the right side. Early to the flat. All alone. Tyler Higbee struts in. Big Rig Higgs with a spike and a 2-touchdown lead on the road in Baltimore.
So the Ravens once again fall. I mean, look, I never dreamed, Joe, they'd be this bad. I understand Lamar Jackson's out. There's been fumbling problems for Derrick Henry. I never dreamed they'd be this bad, and they are out this year. I mean, now you're talking about tanking. It's a tank fest this year in Baltimore. They're done.
You know, I don't know about the division, right? Who leads the division right now?
5-1 Pittsburgh.
So, yeah, they're done. They're done. And Lamar, wow, it's bad.
I mean, it's not all his fault.
Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh are pretty much going to roll the rest of the way.
5 turnovers.
6 games in.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame just from a standpoint around the league. Like, Lamar Jackson's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's an MVP. The fact that you couldn't, with that culture there, hold it down enough is devastating for them to just get into the playoffs and at least hold on until Jackson could get back. But, they've fallen apart. Awful. Cowboys and Panthers, a big one today from Carolina.
It's going to be a 33-yarder for the win and a chance to get to 500. J.J. Jansen, the venerable Jansen, to snap. Martin puts it down. Fitzgerald swings the leg. The kick is good, and the Panthers win it. Ryan Fitzgerald, the game-winning field goal. Carolina 30, Dallas 27. Sweet Caroline indeed.
All right, that was the call on the Carolina Panthers radio network. This is why, Joe, I asked the question to you earlier about the MVP conversation, because I know some people have already put Dak in that conversation. Some have him as the favorite right now, yet the Cowboys are 2-3. Okay, and I know they've had some injuries and seeding, whatever. They're 2-3. They're not winning games. The Patriots are 4-2, and they've got the best win on that whole, if you compare both teams, and Drake May has looked every bit as good as Dak Prescott for the most part. So he needs to be in the conversation right now.
I just want to mention Bryce Young, 8th game-winning drive of his career with a win today. I think Drake May has won.
Bryce Young. Okay. Well.
That wasn't a shot at Drake May.
No, I don't care.
I just wanted to mention that.
I'm watching Drake May right now. He's finding a way to win games. We'll see how he does in the future when he has to come back and all that. I wasn't expecting that stat. It's good on you. 49ers and Buccaneers currently happening it's in Tampa, this game.
In motion, Cameron Johnson dropping to throw. Mayfield pressure coming, throws the ball downfield. Got to wind up. Caught ball. Cameron Johnson. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Buccaneers.
Fire the cannons.
Okay. So this is interesting because this game, it's a ways down on the schedule, but it could end up being the marquee game the Patriots play all season. You know, obviously the Buffalo games are always going to be big, but this one with the Bucs in Tampa later on, based on what Tampa's doing right now and Baker Mayfield's ability to make plays.
I don't know who's the receivers today for the Bucs. I have absolutely no clue. Igbuka got hurt later in the game. They were without Evans and Godwin.
Yeah.
So who? Oh,
Tez Johnson just
today.
made a big touch at 45-yard catch.
Cade Otton, their tight end.
He's good.
They have no wide receivers, and they're beating the 49ers today. And their running game is 84 yards. So, wow, Baker Mayfield, huh? Moxie.
I'm just saying, when you look around the AFC, obviously the Chiefs are looming. You never count them out with their culture, but it does feel a little bit different. They just lost to Jacksonville. Jacksonville can't get out of their own way. They are not a contender. They're too inconsistent. And dare I say, Drake May, right now I have him better than Trevor Lawrence. He's been better than Trevor Lawrence, and I feel like the trajectory is better looking than what we've seen out of Trevor. Trevor Lawrence has been so maddeningly inconsistent. I don't know who you say is the far and away favorite in the AFC right now. You'd think, I guess, Buffalo, but they just lost to the Patriots at home.
If I was,
there's no one that's easily
If I was in Pittsburgh, I'd be saying Pittsburgh's the best team. If I was in Indy, I'd be saying No, but what I'm trying to say is all these fan bases right now can, through 6 weeks, can say, hey, like, we have a shot.
Yeah, but they don't.
But the Patriots do.
That's right.
They do, and the Bills are in their way.
The Bills are in their way.
But they're one up right now.
The Steelers, fake. Okay?
But they have
Colts,
the tiebreaker over
fake.
the Pats.
They're fake.
We'll find out.
They are fake.
It is the season of the redemption tour of quarterbacks.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't buy it. Not with those not with those quarterbacks, not with those single call, not with what they're trying to do on those teams.
But by the way, this is why over the last couple of years and maybe a year ago, we should have criticized the Gerard Mayo hire. You know, Vrabel was available last year,
right?
And this could have started a lot earlier.
Well,
so,
it looked like Robert Kraft knew what he was doing. They had him tabbed. The defense wasn't bad under Mayo.
Looked
that way. It wasn't that way. All right, we'll be back on the Shaws and Star Market Patriots post-game show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports on Patriots Radio Network.
So I'm running late for a hugely important meeting. Of course, traffic is bad. And then I got rear-ended. The timing was inconvenient. But I have to say, Safety Insurance made the claims process unbelievably convenient. I simply uploaded pics of my car. The claims adjuster sent me back an estimate. I even got the money to cover the repair digitally. Ask an independent agent about Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life storms conveniently.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord, or 2026 HR-V.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Building a fireplace, patio, walkway? Plymouth Quarries has 60 acres of products for you. Visit their Hingham location or PlymouthQuarries.com. Plymouth Quarries, excellence in stone since 1915.
Hey, it's O, and I'm pumped to get our football team back to their winning ways, and our coach knows it starts with being prepared and a winning playbook. And when it comes to technology, nobody prepares your company for the future better than my friends at Oakers Technologies. Because for over 100 years, the Oakers playbook has been unstoppable, and I'm talking about full IT, infrastructure rebuilds, to your everyday AV upgrades. That's what it means to be future ready. Be sure to tune in all season long to hear from our coach during his weekly and post-game press conferences powered by Oakers, proud partner of your New England Patriots.
To succeed in today's tech-forward business world, you need skills that keep pace with tomorrow's challenges. At Northeastern University's DeMoore McKim School of Business, we believe our signature approach to experiential learning gives you the skills, insight, and confidence employers demand. Ready to make your mark? Connect with us at our Ask Me Anything event on October 15th. Save your spot at northeastern.edu/business events.
Hi, this is Rob Dinkovich with exciting news. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed up with the Shaws and Star Market Foundation and 98.5 The Sports Hub for year 2 of Sacking Hunger. Every time New England records a sack, the Shaws and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative will donate $1,000 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, up to $50,000 to help end hunger. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/sackinghunger.
Do you spend half your day walking or standing while working? If you have foot, knee, or low back pain, the Good Feet store wants to help you like we helped Tony.
Pain that I experience the most is foot pain from being on my feet all day. You're having to kind of talk to yourself through the whole shift, like, I got this, I can do this. Before, I felt defeated, and now it's like, all right, let's go. I'm ready. A whole new life, like sunshine coming on.
And here's Dennis.
working at an amusement park, it's always on your feet. I just couldn't take it. I just couldn't believe that putting these arch supports in made that much of a difference that quickly. Good Feet just took that pain away, and I could do my job, and I could take care of my family. I know what my tomorrow's going to be. It's going to be positive, and it's going to be pain-free.
You deserve a better life, too. Stop into the Good Feet store today. We have 10 locations throughout Boston and southern New Hampshire to serve you.
Doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
If you're thinking about a new kitchen, deck, windows, doors, or any home project, visit CCL Homescapes in Abington. Nothing beats the product selection and the experts on hand to help you at every turn. Open during the week and on Saturdays, 8 to noon. CCL Homescapes, right in Abington.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Field with Ward. Ward takes the shotgun snap. Bad snap, takes it, now fields it, slings it to the end zone, and that's a Titans touchdown.
All right, back here on the Shaws and Star Market Patriots post-game show. Patriots will be at the Titans next week. Titans currently trailing the Raiders 20-10 out in Vegas. Your thoughts on an early look ahead to the game, a little reunion between Mike Vrabel and Nashville?
I'll tell you right now, looking at it, the Titans are struggling. They have obviously the number one pick in the draft in Cam Ward. They won last week, surprisingly. They're still in it. There's 2 minutes to go. They're down 10. I don't think they're going to really come back and win this. But the big thing for me is winning 3 consecutive games on the road by week. Winning on Sunday night in Buffalo, going on the road in New Orleans, and then going back out on the road against the Titans. It's never been done in the regular season for the Patriots. In 1985, they won 3 road games in the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl and get smoked. But it's never happened under the Robert Kraft era. It's never happened.
Where they've won 3 straight road games?
In a week, like weeks. They've never. It's only happened.
In 3 consecutive weeks. Okay.
It doesn't happen often.
Okay.
It just doesn't happen often.
Well, part of that's the schedule.
Yes, and but they've never been able to sweep it.
Wow.
So they have a chance to do so, and if they do that, the rest of the schedule. I will also say this: 7 teams in NFL history had consecutive seasons with 4 or fewer wins, and then won 10 games the next season. Peyton Manning's team, the Colts, in 1999 won 13. So what I mean by that is the Patriots won 4 and 4. The following season, 7 teams in history have won 10 games. Patriots have a chance to be the 8th.
I think they're going to go down there and blow out Tennessee. I think it's going to be a Mike Vrabel revenge type of thing. I am obviously not impressed. They have found their groove. They've officially found their groove. I think there was some question. Obviously, there were expectations today, but there was a lot of the vibe of, well, after that big win, how are they going to respond? How are they going to deal with the expectations that they're going to? I think we got that answer, and now it's just a team that's a hard team to beat. And they're a hard team to play against, and their quarterback is very dynamic. And it's not, okay, let's see what you got. Let's see if you're actually for real. I think they're for real. That doesn't mean they're a Super Bowl contender, but they are for real a difficult team to beat with a dynamic quarterback, and they're playing with momentum, and I think it's going to be too much for the Titans to handle.
I'll tell you right now, I think the players like Mike Vrabel, right? Think about the trust. Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson, come on now. The guy owes Vrabel everything at this point, right? Like so certain guys, Chase on today had a huge day. He's been hard on him. And I'll also say this. I think Vrabel's been hard on McDaniels. I think he's been hard on Drake May. I think he's been hard on the offense.
Coaching.
But I think there's trust now because they're winning. And now to know that he got fired in Tennessee and comes back to the team he played for and has the team 4-2. Like, I think 100%. The team is going to rally around Vrabel. And it won't be a distraction. But betting-wise, the teams that do play the 3 games in 3 consecutive weeks, it's the 3rd game that's the hardest to win.
Okay.
2 and 4 out of 7 scenarios.
I think they find a way based on that situation. I know it's tough. It's a 3rd game on the road, but I still think
right now at this point, I'd be shocked if they lost.
Right. That's based on what we've seen. And just Mike Reese this morning on his Sunday notes talked about how Vrabel puts the whichever player is going to be the captain for that game, not the captains that are get to see every week. The game captain, he puts on their high school highlight tape in a meeting, and everybody has to guess who it is before he announces officially who the captain is for that guy. And I just think that's good for morale. And you're right. It speaks to the ability to get the players to buy in, to like him. The likability factor for Vrabel right now is at a very high level. And I do think that's going to be a factor next week in Tennessee as they go to play the Titans. His guys coming up big for him. Guys coming up big for us today, obviously. Producer Mark Capello, engineer Dennis Knudsen, Tyler Knudsen, Mike Perry. Big thanks to our intern Luke Arnpriester, studio technician Kevin Majori, and executive producer Jeremy Connolly. Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Patriots, has teamed with Shaw's and Star Market for sacking hunger. Today, the Patriots recorded 2 sacks, and that's another $2,000 donated by the Shaw's and Star Market Nourishing Neighbors Foundation to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston to help end hunger. So great stuff there. Great stuff from the Patriots today as they win at 25-19 in New Orleans over the Saints. They're back at it. As Joe said, they're trying to win 3 straight road games. Next week, they'll do it in Tennessee against the Titans as Mike Vrabel goes back to Nashville, and we'll have the game for you right here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. For Joe Murray, I'm Mark Dondero. This is the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots post-game show on the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
This has been the Shaw's and Star Market Patriots postgame show. Shaw's and Star Market makes shopping, ordering online, and saving easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
The snap to May. Back 2 steps. Looks to the end zone. He pumps. Drake May eludes a defender. Running to his left. Looking to the end zone. Trying to keep the play alive. Falling down. He throws to the end zone. It's caught.
He's got it.
Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, my God.
Drake May.
The Patriots are brought to you by Safety Insurance, Catches Law, Shaw's and Star Market, Oakers Technologies, your New England Honda dealers, Credit Union's Kids at Heart, Town Fair Tire, Clinton Savings Bank, Witches Woods, McGovern Auto Group, and by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Trips to the left. Tango by Lowen. Unloads a deep ball down the left side for Hill. It's going to be intercepted. Leaping Gonzalez picks it off.
Also brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, Eastern Propane and Oil, Comcast Business, Massachusetts Energy Marketers Association, Drains by James, Live Nation, UMass Lowell, your Boston area Chevrolet dealers, Big Y, your family market, Devlin Energy, John Dye Credit Union, FindMassMoney.gov, and by Bigelow Tea.
Play fake. Pressure coming. He unloads down the middle. Douglas catches the 20. Peels away 10 to the 5. Diving toward the pylon. In for a touchdown, Patriots. He caught it down the middle. He takes it to the house.
And by Reed's Ferry Storage Sheds, Miller Lite, Peerless Boilers, Wendy's, The Peterson School, Dig Safe, Dairy Queen, Autodesk, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Eagle Leasing, Webster Bank, AZEC Exteriors, Heading Home, and by Apex Entertainment Center.
Jones ambles over, under it at the 13, starts back to his right, escapes, and then he carries back inside 20. He's got a lane to the 30, along the sideline 40, to midfield. Marcus Jones with the convoy. Cuts it right to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots!
Patriots football is a presentation of the Safety Insurance 98.5 The Sports Hub, Patriots Radio Network.
All right, Mark Dondero, Joe Murray back with you as we get you set for Celtics basketball as they get set to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're getting set for a Celtics season. Can't wait for that, especially coming off of what the Patriots are doing. That didn't sound right. We're very excited about what the Patriots are doing. Yeah. I'm excited for both teams. Patriots get the win today, 25-19. And now you're talking about some really exciting times between Drake May and obviously, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, that combination. Good times here, especially coming off that win against the Saints.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, the Celtics are about to ramp up. We got the Bruins in action, 3-0.
We're 3-0.
Right? And, the Celtics, again, the other night they blew, they gave up a 14-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
It's okay.
It's preseason.
Just on the Celtics, we haven't been doing a ton of Celtics with the post-game show, obviously. It's crazy to me that Jason Tatum is doing what he's doing, and we're still kind of contemplating whether or not he'll be back this year. Yeah. He's coming back.
He's doing box jumps, and I'm just trying to jump out of here.
They're going to be good. He's going to be back, and I can't wait. Celtics hosting the Cavs preseason action from the Garden today, so we'll get you over there. As the Patriots get the win, we'll see if the Celtics can follow up that big win with a preseason win as they get set for their regular season opener coming up in just a few weeks here.
We got Grandy and Max tonight?
Grandy and Max on the call tonight from TD Garden. Let's send it over to Grandy and Max on 98.5 The Sports Hub. See ya.
Start your day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Work through your day. What's the Fair Tire Studios. This is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5 The Sports Hub. Is the media group station. This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the world championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the world championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
And I'd be lying if I didn't say it feels a little different inside TD Garden as the Celtics return home for the first time in 5 months. It is game 3 of the 4-game preseason as the Celtics take on many people's favorites in the Eastern Conference, although not the team you're going to see tonight because Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, nobody's playing, but it is a reasonable facsimile of the Cleveland Cavaliers. From our corner of the world in the southeast corner of TD Garden, thanks for punching us up on this Sunday night. I'm Sean Grady, Cedric Maxwell, with whom we will kick off, if you don't feel old already, our silver anniversary 25th season together on opening night joins us shortly. We will continue tonight many of our conversations from Friday, our half game, half podcast march through this most fascinating of preseasons. Big picture look at the roster composition as the Celtics head into what we have all reluctantly for the moment are calling a gap year. The style of play we have seen through the first two, for better and for worse, in the final couple of minutes in Toronto on Friday. But maybe more interesting tonight is a discussion of one of the teams that will be under tremendous pressure to fill the void left by the Celtics and the Pacers at the top of the East. For 3 years now, the Cavaliers have looked better and better in the regular season. Last year's team, one of the most dominant statistically in the game's history, but 3 straight years of postseason trouble. Bullied by the Knicks in 23, blown away by the champion Celtics in 24, then confounded by the frustrating Pacers last year. The Cavs and the Knicks lead a parade of teams that don't want to fill the Celtics spot atop the East this year. They need to. And that will be another theme of this season because for the first time in, 8, 9, 10 years, the Celtics get to play the spoiler. The Celtics get to play without the burden of championship expectations. See, Jay Crowder's not walking through that door. Evan Turner's not walking through that door. Kelly Olynyk's not walking through that door, except, he and Luke Cornett and Wemby get here with the Spurs in January. But for the first time since those guys wore the green, the Celtics will be hunters and not the hunted. I mean, let's face it. When was the last time the Celtics had the chance to reasonably exceed expectations? Yeah, we'll wait right here for that answer. Besides, who wants to distract from the Patriots' return to the Super Bowl anyway? A week from Wednesday, we'll start all of this up for real. The bells, the whistles, our always eventful pregame conversation with Joe Mazzulla, the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, Celtics tonight, and you have come to know and love. In the meantime, Max and I settling back into our corner, section 19, to finish out this NFL Sunday with a little preseason basketball. The Eastern Conference standard bearer for the last half-decade, and the team that finally hopes this is the year they regain that throne. It is the Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll tip it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
As much as I'd love to be, I'm the furthest thing from being a car guy. I feel like every time I take my car to the shop, be it for routine maintenance or repair, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. That is until I went to Meineke. See, Meineke is doing car care right. Meineke is total car care. Engines, brakes, tires, even oil changes. Meineke Car Care is your local, independently owned, one-stop shop for total car care. Visit Meineke.com for a location near you. That's Meineke.com to schedule your appointment today. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
With the cough and cold season upon us, Ocean State Job Lot carries many of your favorite brands, yet we sell these products from 20 to 60% off your favorite drugstore. Robitussin, Ricola, Mucinex, NyQuil, Advil, Vicks, all types of vitamins, including Centrum and Vitafusion, cough drops from Halls and Honeys, chapstick, Listex, Burt's Bees, and Vaseline lip therapies, right down to lotion-based puffs to blow your nose. Save money when you shop at Ocean State Job Lot. Take a look at our cough and cold center the next time you visit us.
Hey, it's Big Jim. Are you stuck in traffic going to the game? Next time, do what I do. Just take the train to North Station. With Commuter Rail, kids 11 and under always ride free. And if the game's on a weekend, you ride with $10 weekends. So next game, don't be late battling traffic and parking. Ugh. Get tickets with the M-Ticket app and take the train straight to the game.
When it comes to protecting homes, shortcuts fail. That's why pros have trusted AZEK Exteriors Trim and Siding, the MVP of exterior protection for 25 years. Built to last and proven in the toughest Northeast weather conditions, AZEK doesn't just look good, it performs under pressure. Cheap overseas-made imitators? They might look similar until they fail. And the builder's reputations and the homeowner's wallet take the hit. Trim matters, so don't cut corners. Do it right. Use AZEK Trim. Made in America. Visit azekexteriors.com.
Now at the Brook Casino, an expanded casino gaming floor, big jackpots, and your favorite machines. The Brook is New Hampshire's premier location for casino gambling with nearly 700 gaming machines. They also have an ultra-modern Vegas-style DraftKings sportsbook, stadium seating, and a massive 150-foot video wall. The Brook is the perfect place for date night out with their new restaurant, Nine Dragons, a dining collaboration with the iconic Kowloon. Fun, safe, and easy to get to. Just over the border, exit 1 on 95 in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Find out more at livefreeandplay.com.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more, just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro-loyalty for details. Subject to change.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
I mean, it doesn't make me any more optimistic or pessimistic. It just is what it is. He's doing a great job on and off the court with his leadership and attacking every day and whatever's necessary. He gives that day, whether it's a rest day, whether it's get back days, so I'm more, that stuff will take care of itself. The thing that's important to me is he's here with us constantly. He's traveling, he's in film sessions, he's at shoot-arounds and practices, and, he's getting better in that regard as well. So that's just as important as his health, and, whenever he's healthy, but he's doing everything he can.
It is going to be the dominant piece of conversation throughout the course of the year, which is not if, but it's starting to feel more and more like when is Jason Tatum going to return to the Celtics? Guess what? It won't be tonight. So we'll just kind of do one game at a time. If you're wondering when Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Celtics will see them for real, you're going to have to wait till Game 5 of the regular season about a month from now here at the Garden, because they will not play tonight as we check out the starting lineups. Instead, it is going to be Craig Porter Jr., starting with Tyrese Proctor in the backcourt, Jalen Tyson for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Dean Wade, Celtic killer Dean Wade, and Larry Nance, who played a big part in the game, believe it or not. He's been with the Cavs since that Game 7 in 2018. The Celtics, it's a little different look tonight. Neemias Queta will not start. Chris Boucher will start in his place with these four.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Almost everybody outside of the Celtics backs is asking me about Jaylen Brown. I know your guy Jim Jones and I, we talked about it, I'm sure you did too, who really feel that Jaylen is going to not only shine, that he is excited about this opportunity it's going to be put in front of him for the first 40, 50, 60 games of this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think that everybody's always talked about him. Can he be the alpha? Would he be the alpha? Well, we've seen him in occasions, but if this team is going to win and win consistently, he's going to have to be that dude. And I don't necessarily talk about the scoring. but doing all those other things that Tatum used to do, like rebounding, like getting assists, making steals, filling the box score up with in other areas. I think that's important.
Playing the game he did in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Knicks when he carried the Celtics to that win, forcing the series back to New York. Max's Player to Bank on tonight, brought to you by Cleveland Savings Bank. Managing your business has got a whole lot easier with CSB's new partner services. Process payments, manage payroll, enjoy online banking. Get started at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF.
Well, I think I'll step out, and I'm going to go with Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard plays really well in these games, so I'd be excited to see him what he does.
The general consensus, if there is such a thing, about a Celtics team constructed like this one, is that this is the opening night starting lineup, with the exception of Keita instead of Boucher, but with a crazy, insanely small sample size of the first two preseason games, Boucher, who is not a true center, is ahead of Keita.
Well, I mean, scoring the basketball, he can do that. Keita's ability to score, I think, really to me, it's more like him just rebounding, being solid in positions defensively. And what we saw was just a little bit of, kind of a little bit shaky when it came to playing in the game in Toronto. Things didn't go his way, and he wasn't able to really get involved in the game.
Is there anything worthwhile to be concerned is the wrong word, but normally in the preseason, especially when you and I have been doing this so long, you tend to blow everything off. But you literally, even though it was players that aren't going to even maybe be main Celtics this year, it was as calamitous a loss as you could possibly imagine. It didn't have anything to do with the style that Joe Mazzulla wants to play.
He just wants to pick the pace up. But also, when you pick the pace up, you also want to control the basketball. And that's something that they didn't do. They didn't control the ball. And that's why they got all the turnovers, and that's why they got back into the basketball game.
Celtics getting their final handshakes. Jordan Walsh will not play tonight, by the way. He remains sidelined. Celtics have one more preseason game. They will see the Toronto Raptors, who played a barn burner against the Washington Wizards in D.C. today. Plenty of good seats were available for that one on an NFL Sunday. Celtics and Raptors will wrap up the preseason here on Wednesday, then a week until the opener against one of the great mystery teams in the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, nobody's really talked about them other than what they weren't going to be doing and what their superstar has been saying. At one point, I remember reading something said he was better than Shaq, but not in that vein.
Biggest ovation so far tonight for Jason Tatum, who walks out of the tunnel in street clothes tonight. He made the trip to Memphis and Toronto for the Celtics. Huge ovation for him. Cavs will wear the familiar road burgundy jerseys. Gold letters and numbers, they'll go left to right. Celtics in the familiar home white. Green letters and numbers, they will go right to left. Nance beats Boucher on the tip, but Derek White steals it and attacks immediately, throwing back out to Peyton Pritchard, who is wide open for three.
Good little pass, good little release. Pritchard, now this is the guard combo that you're probably going to see at the beginning of the year. So to see them play in tandem, I think it's something that's going to be fascinating.
It's very possible that this is the starting five on opening night. Or does Boucher, will he have to deal with Embiid, or is he playing against Dembona on opening night? That's what we don't know at this point. Tyson finds Nance in the corner. Quick entry in the paint. Porter going to shovel it out on the wing. The three is in the air from Tyson. That rims out. Offensive rebound. Wade slapped away from him out of bounds by Sam Hauser. The Celtic killer, Dean Wade. Remember a couple of years ago, he had that ridiculous fourth quarter, keying a Cleveland comeback.
So it was D Wade. Wade was playing.
Inbound. Caught and flipped awkwardly by Proctor. Air ball from about 5 feet away on the baseline. Derek White dribbling strong with the left hand in the front court. Leaves his feet, and the ball gets knocked away by Wade. Derek White turns it over. He's been pretty good about that in the first two games. Proctor dropped back to the trailer. Wade's three, no good. Rebound. Boucher couldn't grab it, and he deflected off Tyson. No, it's going to go to Cleveland.
Now, this is one thing you see that the Celtics on the floor right now. Small team. And who's going to rebound the basketball?
It's going to be a question we're going to be asking all year if Sam Hauser is going to be your starting power forward. Porter under on the bounce. Proctor over the shoulder pass. Nance moves it back to Tyson. Drives down the right side. Kicks to the corner. Proctor's three is good. Proctor You may have seen him play only if you watched a lot of Cooper Flagg last year. And Tonkadupo and Duke. Down the left side comes Derek White. Pulls up in the mid-block. Short jumper's good. Celtics regain the lead 5-3.
Cutting the apple. They've done pretty well in Charlotte.
Proctor in the front court. Goes back to Larry Nance. It's crazy to think how long Nance has been a Cav. Strong down the left side. Porter goes to the left hand, scoops it off the window. No good. There's an offensive rebound. Nance hands to Wade. Wade gets Boucher up in the air, and gravity brings Boucher back down on top of Wade for the foul. I think Wade was dishing. He was, so that'll be a side out of bounds.
Well, normally I would just take that and take the punishment to shoot a couple of free throws. But so again, watch how the Celtics rebound. Show me when they get some defensive rebounds. So far, we haven't seen that.
Under out of bounds, it's safe to Proctor. Left-hand dribble chased by Jaylen Brown. Proctor switches to the right hand. Boucher waiting in the paint, so Proctor will back it out. Shot clock down to 5. Step back 3 is no good. Rebound, Derek White. New shot clocks, by the way, at TD Garden. Circular now instead of the familiar square. Pass misses. White and Jaylen Brown do not connect. Another Boston turnover. Racing the other way. Long lead from Porter into the corner for a 3 from Wade. No good. Long rebound. Celtics finally secure it as Jaylen Brown deflects it to Pritchard. Right side diagonal lead, Derek White. He fumbles the dribble. While getting it back and handing to Pritchard. Pritchard switches to the right hand, comes strong into paint, knocks his man Tyson backwards and hits the 12-footer. He is so unexpectedly strong.
Yeah.
That low center of gravity.
With that body, they're going to bounce away. Gives him that great separation.
Celtics are 3 for 3. Cleveland is 1 of 7. Celtics by 4. Porter. Step back on Hauser. No shot available. Shovels to Wade. Return to Porter. On the left side, right-hand dribble behind his back into Pritchard, who has to steal, running 2-on-2 with Jaylen Brown. Pritchard keeps it, switches to the left hand, and puts it off the window and in. Slowed himself down, and Mr. October, Peyton Pritchard, at it again, 7 early points. Remember what happened the last time the Cleveland Cavaliers walked into this building? The Celtics hit with a hurricane at the start before the Cavs eventually came back to win. 9:24 to go. Opening quarter, Boston 9, Cleveland 3 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, if you notice sticky doors and windows, cracks in brick, drywall, or your foundation, that's a sign of big problems, and it's time to call the Foundation Pros, Ramjack of New England. They don't have fancy celebrity endorsers, but dig and fix all over New England and know how to get the job done right. Trust the local experts. Whack the crack with Ramjack. Ramjack.com.
Route 1 Grill House in Saugus is the place to be. With a 70-person function room and relaxed outdoor dining, it's perfect for any occasion. The best part? The food is irresistible. Baby back ribs, steak tips, seafood, pizza, you name it, they got it. Plus, this football season, enjoy 50-cent wings, and they got the Sunday ticket for every game on Sunday. They also have an extensive martini list and a large selection of draft beer. What more could you want? Located just before Sullivan Tire on Route 1 South, this family spot is one of a kind, so don't get it confused with any other restaurant. Make Route 1 Grill House your next dining destination and tell the Floramo brothers that Joe Murray sent you.
Life can be difficult, especially for those struggling with addiction. If you or someone you know needs help, contact New England Recovery Center today. At New England Recovery Center, you'll find compassionate staff providing inpatient detox, clinical stabilization services, and individualized treatment. All major insurance plans accepted. Visit newenglandrecoverycenter.org or call 877-MY-REHAB for more information. The road to recovery starts at New England Recovery Center.
Put a Reedsbury shed in the backyard this fall and don't pay it off till 2027 with 18-month 0% financing on every shed. Order this week and we guarantee delivery before Thanksgiving. But 0% financing ends this weekend. So stop in today or shop online at reedsbury.com. For a new shed this fall, make the call. 18 months, 0%. You got a good one. Reedsbury.
Warndale Appliance presents deals that will make you scream. All prices slashed this month only on selected display and scratch and dent appliances at Warndale Appliance stores. Warndale Appliance, 170 High Street in Waltham, or in our new store at 781 Center Street, Jamaica Plain, Boston. The game is on the Sports Hub.
Our extended Patriots postgame show rolls on from TD Garden. Celtics lead the Cavaliers 9-3. Minute number 3 of preseason game number 3. Told you that kid's a quarterback, man. Franchise player. By the way, however you feel about the tush push as a play in the NFL, I don't need to see Drake May compressed between an offensive line and a defensive line going for a two-point conversion when he weighs 160 pounds and you got like thousands of pounds of compression on the kid. That didn't seem like not my favorite play call.
What's happened down there with down in Chapel Hill with Village?
It's not going great. It's not going great. You buy into the idea that this is going to affect his legacy?
No.
I don't either. It's like Willie Mays with the Mets and Peyton Manning with the Broncos, and nobody's going to remember. Cavs out of the timeout. No changes. Starting their second unit tonight with all the starters. Donovan Mitchell is here, we are told, but all the other starters did not make this trip. Cavs have played their guys in the first two preseason games. Strong down the right side comes Proctor, switches to the right hand. Layup won't fall. Cavs with snake bitten at the rim. They are 1 of 8 to start the game. Peyton Pritchard for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen left side, bothered by Proctor. Pushes back to Boucher. Pretty good look at a straightaway three. Too strong. And the rebound belongs to Porter. Porter up the right side. Accelerates. Derek White stays with him. And they have to be so good on that perimeter. They swing it around the horn. Nance's three is no good. Rebound Derek White. I mean, when you consider what the Celtics have and don't have in the front court, how good is the perimeter defense going to have to be from Derek White and Jaylen Brown? Who pulls up here, misses a three. And the rebound snatched down by Tyson. Cavs have 3 points on the board in 3.5 minutes. Porter, step back three. That is no good. Nance chases down another offensive rebound for Cleveland. Bullies his way in on Hauser, who finally shuts him off for the baseline. Flip pass back out to Wade, who got away with a stop and start travel. Throws to the corner. Porter, left-hand dribble drive on Derek White. Scoops it up. That is no good. Cavs can't score at the rim. Ball goes out of bounds off Cleveland. And the Cavaliers have started this game. I think 1-for-10.
Other than that, it's going really well for him. I learned that in broadcasting skills.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. Derek White through the center court logo. It was Jaylen Brown wearing that long white sleeve on the left arm. Ball knocked away from him. Out of bounds off Nance. Played some big minutes for the Cavs in the playoffs over the years.
Why didn't I get the Nobel Peace Prize?
I think this is a bad path to be going down.
I think it's a great path.
Yeah, that's because you're not the one who gets social media. Step back, Jaylen Brown, 18 feet, no good. And loose ball foul. Called, I believe, on Josh Minot. He and Luka Garza are the first two Celtics off the bench.
I did that one time. Put a picture of somebody I was dating. I was on the show. And I said, hey, me and my boo at the show. And then somebody texts back, yeah, he was your boo the other day, but he wasn't your boo on Friday. I was like, that's my last social media post.
Yeah, probably wise. Porter, leave on the right side for Cleveland. I do have to question a little bit the choice of ESPN to come do this game nationally, but okay. Proctor in the paint. Derek White shuts him off. Bounce pass away to Nance. Nance quick hands to Derek White. Knocks that ball away out of bounds. Cavs will keep it, but they have .6 to shoot.
Nance normally a little reluctant to shoot the basketball. So far, it's looked to take a couple of shots off the dribble.
Again, who really cares? But trivia-wise, I don't think we have ever had a Celtics game where there have been two female officials. Kevin Porter Jr. will trigger the inbound. Tyson gets that shot away. Good if it goes, but guess what? Air ball.
You don't think, and that's, again, where I don't touch that hot wire.
If only we had had social media in February of 2007.
Yeah.
You think we'll relive that as part of the Grandy and Max 25th anniversary season?
I'd be home early right now. Be like doing something else on the farm.
Max said, I tend to think that if there had been social media back then, people would have seen what had actually happened faster. I think you were victimized by not having it. Peyton Pritchard, entry deflected. It gets to Garza. Garza has the ball knocked away, but he's got it back. Shot clock at 3. Garza spins, muscles it up and in.
Yeah, nice little move by Garza. They're trying to go against the body. And what I've liked about him so far, not a pretty much a groundhog, but they've used his body effectively to get towards the rim.
True big. 11-3. Celtics with the lead. Dean Wade gets a pretty good look from the wing. That comes up short. Long rebound. Wade's got it. Another offensive rebound, but there have been a lot of misses. Wade throws out Proctor. That's a stop and start travel.
What Garza did, the mistake he made then was he went to attack the ball, but then ran like he wasn't going to get the rebound. Son, your job as a big is to get the rebound first and then let everybody else run.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, such as they are tonight, have missed 13 of their first 14 shots. Naquan Tomlin will check in the game for Cleveland. Taking Isaac Okoro's number 35. Anthony Simons makes his TD Garden debut as a member of the Celtics. Wearing the number 4. 9 on the shot clock for Simons. Bounce entry, Jaylen Brown. And he gets bumped, fouled on the floor. Looks like Tyson.
Cleveland fouls on number 20, Jalen Tyson. That's his first.
Cavs on a pace to score about 32 points tonight.
That'd be good. Another win on the football game.
Not against Drake May, baby.
Whoa.
Inbound, Tillman is in for the first time. So Tillman, Brown, Simons, Pritchard, and Minot. Celtics, Pritchard spin, just bumps Porter away and knocks down the elbow jumper. If you play playground rules, nobody will be happier to play them than Peyton Pritchard.
Well, that should have been the offensive foul.
Yes, it should have. 9 for Pritchard. Celtics lead 13-3. Tomlin cut off in the paint, shovel pass, cutting through, laying it up and in, and 1 for Tyson, finally ending the run.
I saw Tyson walking off the floor, man. Big dude.
Right at the basket, number 20, Jalen Tyson.
Testing my math skills, Rusty, in the offseason. 5 minutes and 11 seconds. The Cavs went without scoring, and they missed the free throw.
Why would it be rusty? As many baseball games you went and, did the box scores on that.
You know, the biggest compliments I get to my parenting is Simons drives down the right side, bad pass to the corner, Simons throws it away. Minot was the closest one to it. Was when they see that I still make my son keep a scorebook. And they're like, that's good parenting right there. It's old school. You'd be amazed how many people don't, like younger people, don't know what a scorebook is. What are you guys doing? What is that thing? Like, they don't know what a scorebook is. Cavs with it, down 13-5. Dean Wade steps to his left, floats the 3. Back iron, no good. Pritchard trying to box out. He does. And that allows Minot to get the loose ball.
Good box out there by Pritchard.
Minot against Tomlin. Bad pass. Knocked away. Stolen by Nance. Nance coming down the right side. Elevates and gets fouled. Tillman and Minot came from the backside. And Minot clapping his hands together because that was an unnecessary turnover. The turnovers just destroyed 21 second-half turnovers for the Celtics, costing them that game in Toronto on Friday night.
I talked to Nance, too, another guy who has played against his dad. And, boy, I said, man, you'll be around for a while. He said, tell my knees that. I said, well, let me see which one. Tell your knees or tell your wallet. Which one's going to win out? And he just kind of laughed.
Nance, 32 years old now.
Boy, he had a highlight dunk when he was with the Lakers. Oh, my goodness. I mean, everybody jumped up. I mean, he took off from, I don't know where, and just tomahawked on the guy.
Nance gets the free throw, so 4 straight for the Cavs. 13-7 is the Boston lead. Celtics just an offensive explosion in the preseason opener at Memphis on Wednesday night. Rough second half in Toronto, and not a great offensive start here, but Cavs just 7 on the board. Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, tries to step back, it wasn't there, and he got fouled at a reach-in.
Cleveland fouls on number 9, Craig Porter Jr., his first, team second.
Think about it. And then Brown is going up to shoot 2 free throws, and I think that what they're trying to say. I know, I love your reaction. When you go, free throws, what free throws?
What?
he got hit on the hand. He
was thinking about shooting at some point.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to remember, this is what they is. But as Sean Grande likes to say, no good deed goes unpunished. So they missed the first 2 free throws. I'm using a lot of grandiisms today.
We had a full year of celebration for our 25th. And Jaylen Brown misses both free throws, but the rebound's going to deflect all the way out to him. He kicks out to Pritchard, and the Celtics get 3. Of course they do. Mr. October at it again. He's got 12 points, and the Celtics lead 16-7. Left-hand dribble. Porter's got an angle to the basket. Finds a cutter. Dean Wade, who muscles it up no good, and a foul call. And Wade will go to the free throw line.
Well, you look out on the floor now, and if I'm attacking this rim, why not? I know he can get up. But other than that, No shot blockers out there for the Celtics. Long ways away from when you had Barnett and Perk back on that back line, man. They used to cut that sucker off. And I'm really interested in seeing how, and I hope he's healthy this year, how Porzingis works out in Atlanta. Just, what could have been.
Just as the Celtics have the expectations they don't have to deal with this year. Teams like Atlanta, when's the last time people expected the Atlanta Hawks to win 48 games and to get home court in the first round of the playoff? 1 or 2 free throws for Wade. We're at 16-8. That's the Boston lead.
I'll tell you, Dominique, when he was around.
Jaylen Brown dribbles right into traffic, turns it over. Long lead pass ahead of the field is Proctor for the layup. And the Boston lead is down to 6. Jalen Johnson will be healthy. Got that. The great barrier thief, Dyson Daniels. And the irony is, the real pressure is on Trae Young. Can you win with Trae Young? That's what they're going to find out. Simons steps to his left, will fall away 3 switch. Now that's something he's going to be able to do.
That's what people are going to like about him. The sidestep, the ball away.
Hit that on Luke Travers, the Australian. 3 missed the other way. At Proctor, long rebound, going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Cleveland. Taylor Shireman going to enter the game. He had a rough go on Friday night.
It's a guy I look to go to another level. And I love his basketball IQ. I love the way he plays the game. But it has to kind of come together. He's out there on the floor.
Travers, dangerous entry. Might not got a hand on it. Almost deflected it off Tom, and he did. Oh, might have an overrule. Whole team's kind of standing around as to which way we're going here. John Goble, help from Jenna Schroeder, is going to give the ball to the Celtics.
Johnny Goble. A lot of kids here at this game.
I know ESPN needed programming for the new app, but this wouldn't have been at the top of my list. Derek White attacks the paint, kick to the corner, fielded on hot by Mina. That's a really tough 3, and he knocks it down.
No. If he's able to shoot that with some consistency, his ability to get off the floor, he's going to help himself out.
22-10. Celtics have hit 4 threes. Cavs have missed 10 of 11. Travers spins, attacks the paint, switches to the left hand, and scores. You don't see a lot of mullets in the NBA. Travers trying to bring it back. Tillman straight away, swings it left wing. Gets a pretty good look for Sam Hauser, and it's 3 more.
It'd be nice to see if he's healthy this year, too. Shooting the jump shot, being effective, knocking it down.
He had that back problem, which really bothered him throughout the course of last year. 25-12. That's the Boston lead. And I'm going to ask you a question here in a second. As the over-the-shoulder pass gives a wide-open 3. Donnarumma, he's going to miss it.
Okay.
You got Thomas Bryant is in the game.
That's a shot. Wow.
But now we get the break. 2:35 to go opening quarter. Boston 25, Cleveland 12 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hey, it's Big Jim. Heading to a game at the Garden this season, just take the train to North Station. With commuter rail, kids 11 and under always ride free. And if the game's on a weekend, you can ride with $10 weekends. So don't be late battling traffic and parking. Yuck. Buy tickets from a conductor on board or with the M-Ticket app and take the train straight to the game.
The question always comes up, where to take your vehicle for reliable and trustworthy service, whether it's repair or just maintenance. I know just the place. Meineke Car Care is your one-stop shop for total car care. They handle engines, brakes, oil, tires, and yeah, they do mufflers too. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. That's why I trust them to handle the maintenance of my personal vehicle. Meineke prides itself on providing exceptional customer service. Go to Meineke.com for the location near you and schedule an appointment today. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro loyalty for details. Subject to change.
With the cough and cold season upon us, Ocean State Job Lot carries many of your favorite brands, yet we sell these products from 20 to 60% off your favorite drugstore. Robitussin, Ricola, Mucinex, NyQuil, Advil, Vicks, all types of vitamins, including Centrum and Vitafusion, cough drops from Halls and Honeys, chapstick, Listex, Burt's Bees, and Vaseline lip therapies, right down to lotion-based puffs to blow your nose. Save money when you shop at Ocean State Job Lot. Take a look at our cough and cold center the next time you visit us.
Hit 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Celtics off to a 13-point lead here, 25-12, with 12 points from Peyton Pritchard on 5 of 5 shooting. And it's fun to watch the Celtics win. It's fun to watch them do well. You're trying to gauge anything for the preseason. So the question I was going to ask you is, through 3 games, who's the best individual player the Celtics have actually played against in these games? Yeah. Yeah. Because they haven't played any starters yet. Memphis sat their starters, mostly because of injury. Toronto sat their starters Friday, and Cleveland sitting their starters tonight. So we're talking about like Grady Dick as being the best player. Dean Wade, like the best player the Celtics have played against in these 3 games. Now, you probably are going to see some, you might see some starters for Toronto on Wednesday. Taylor Shireman out there with Garza, Simons, Derek White, and Sam Hauser here. And we got traveling call on Shireman, who had a ton of turnovers in the game on Friday night. He is committed. That's his 10th turnover now in 48 minutes.
Love when they give you stats like that early, October.
I was going to say it's not my first day, but we know it's our 25th year. Thomas Bryant for 3? No. But Shireman has a rebound punched away by Tomlin out of bounds. Celtics will get it. I'm sure they got a lot of big stuff planned for his whole bobblehead series this year. I'm sure there's going to be a Grandy and Max bobblehead finally, because they had a Tommy and Mike one. So I'm sure that's in the works.
Yeah, wait for that.
Derek White, yeah, because they do a lot of PR for us. Derek White, step back 3 is good on Bryant. Celtics off to a great start shooting a 3 here. They are 6 of 8. Cleveland is 1 of 13. That's all you need to know. 28-12. Proctor, the only Cleveland starter still out there, moves to the cutter, scooping it up no good, but drawing the foul with Aruna.
Another foul is on number 4, Anthony Simons. That's his second team-winning. Christian Aruna at the line, shooting 2.
Christian Aruna played college at Cleveland State.
Played them in college. And one in our conference, they were independent at that time. And, man, they played at the Symphony Hall, and we had to dress upstairs, and it was like 2 light bulbs up there. And I mean, they were like cheap light bulbs, like you couldn't even see.
How is it you know none of the players in this game, but you remember things like that from 15 years ago?
That's what old people do, Sean. You get there.
Driving and getting fouled was Derek White.
They say it's your long-term memory, it's your short-term memory that goes. You're like, what they have for breakfast this morning? I have no idea, but 10 years ago, I can tell you what I had. They had a salami and, oh yeah, sure.
The free throw over Derek White is good.
This is another guy I think is going to have an excellent season. Derek White. He's going to have to pick it up again in all phases. This is where you Jason Tatum would be missed with all those phases that we talk about.
I'm trying to think, there's a couple of NBA players from Cleveland State. Darren Tillis is who I'm thinking of.
Darren Tillis did play for a while. He played, matter of fact, he came to Boston, didn't he, for a minute?
Stipe Miocic, former UFC heavyweight champion. He's Cleveland State. Up faking the three is Proctor. Now they'll launch another one, no good. Offensive rebound. Tomlin blocked from behind by Garza. Rebound pinballs out of bounds. It will stay with Cleveland.
Out of bounds, Cleveland ball.
I think Darren Tillis was the Celtics draft pick. I'm not sure.
Yes.
He did play. Yeah, right when you were there. Yeah, 82.
Steel Bill, we called him.
First round pick.
Nice. He had a shot, but he was a small body guy.
Bryant finds the cutter and had a runner with a two-hand slam, 30-15. Final minute, first quarter, quick three, Derek White. The Celtics going for that 3 for 2 with what's going on here. Steal in the backcourt. Hauser punches it away from Bryant, steps back behind the line and hits a three.
Wow. That's a great shot.
Celtics are 7 of 10 from distance. Cavs 1 of 14, 33-15. Travers moving to his left, hounded by Shireman. Travers turns the corner, attacks, keeps it away from Shireman, floats it up, didn't see Derek White coming. Clean shot block, Simon off to the races, goes the distance, and he gets blocked from behind.
Look at that.
And Aruna again. 3-second differential on the 2 clocks. Cavs with the ball down by 18. The Celtics had a huge lead in the game at Memphis, then a 27-point lead at Toronto, an 18-point lead here. All move left side. And Aruna 4 on the shot clock. 2 dribbles on Shireman. Feels contact, floats it up and in, scores out of the foul.
Celtics foul was on number 55, David Shireman. That's his first team limit. For the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard back into the game.
Peyton Pritchard coming back in with 4.9 to go. Remember, as you know, Max, because I'll tell you exactly why. To take the last shot, and as you know, because you study all the rule changes and go to all the meetings, those heaves at the end of quarters no longer count in your field goal percentage if they don't go in.
But who really cared about that?
Peyton didn't, but Malcolm Brogdon did the time he made that when he held the ball too long in L.A. and then made the shot late. Free throw, no good. Rebound belongs to Pritchard. 3 seconds to go. Pritchard, half court. Pritchard launches. No. He was more trying to draw a foul there. That's going to do it. For the first quarter, as the Celtics bombing away from 3. Build another big lead here in the preseason. End of 1 at the Garden. Boston 33, Cleveland 17. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The NBA season is officially here, and we're going hard from start to finish. Every player is showing out. All 30 teams are locking in. To win it all in this league, fans and players need to give everything. All season long. The American Express NBA Tip-Off begins October 21st on ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HR-V. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
When it comes to protecting homes, shortcuts fail. That's why pros have trusted AZEK Exteriors Trim and Siding, the MVP of exterior protection for 25 years. Built to last and proven in the toughest Northeast weather conditions, AZEK doesn't just look good, it performs under pressure. Cheap overseas-made imitators? They might look similar until they fail, and the builder's reputations and the homeowner's wallet take the hit. Trim matters, so don't cut corners. Do it right. Use AZEK Trim. Made in America. Visit azekexteriors.com.
Michelin Winter Tires offer confidence in all types of winter conditions, and Town Fair Tire offers every long-lasting, fuel-efficient Michelin tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, Town Fair gives you the most free services for life with your purchase of Michelin Winter Tires that keep you going for years to come. For the guaranteed best deal on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Catches Law is more than a law firm. It's New England's hometown team, serving the same community that our lawyers grew up in, with integrity and care to get the results you deserve. Need legal help? Call Catches Law today. There's no fee unless you win. Catches Law has recovered over $3 billion for the people from New England.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Celtics will take a 16-point lead, 33-17 into quarter number 2. The penultimate preseason game. Celtics will close out the preseason here Wednesday night against the Toronto Raptors. And then they'll jump right in with both feet into a regular season where they said if they don't beat the Sixers opening night, could get a little bit dicey as the Celtics will then have a 3-game road trip against New York, Detroit, and New Orleans in a back-to-back. Then they'll face the real Cavaliers in the 5th game of the season. And they go to Philadelphia. Then the Houston Rockets on a back-to-back. It is a rough 7, 8, 9 game start for the Celtics. As I said, if the Celtics get to the end of November and they're at 500, this may not go the way a lot of people think it's going to go. This could end up being a big surprise.
Okay. It might be the, and like there are some people who are very optimistic, and then there are some people who are very pessimistic about what's going on.
See Oliver Sarr here on Wednesday night in the game winner for Toronto today. Thomas Bryant begins the second quarter with a flat 3, no good. Rebound pinballed around in traffic, going to be a loose ball foul on the Celtics. Looks like on Boucher. Now we're going to get Boucher and Emias Queta playing together. That's the new Twin Towers. Hugo Gonzalez at age 19 will make his first appearance as a Celtic on the home floor, wearing the number 28, playing with Simons and White. Right-hand dribble. Proctor, he's going to play a ton tonight. They swing it around the horn in the corner, and a 3. Swish. Tomlin. 33-20. It's the second 3 for Cleveland. Last time the Cavs were in this building, they came from, 25 down in the first quarter to win that game. That comeback was almost complete by halftime. Simons, pull-up 3, got it, and the foul. Travers in his landing space. So my son's celebrating his 14th birthday tonight up in one of the suites. You know what he and his friends call Anthony Simons? A bucket. He's a bucket.
Okay. Oh, he learned from one of the best out there in Portland.
How about Damian Lillard getting bought out, stretched? 4-point play for Simons here, so we're 37-20. Gets Miles Turner. I mean, that Milwaukee thing could go really well or really, really badly. And as the Jason Tatum story dominates here, the Giannis has done really very little to stop the parade of what's going to happen in the future and leaving Milwaukee. Particularly if that thing does not start well.
Well, there was a superstar that left them before.
Driving, scooping, and getting the bounce.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Give the 2 to Proctor. Proctor's been good here. Told he's going to be active. He's got 7 points. Simons kick to the corner. Boucher up fakes the 3. Wants to get rid of it. He's being pressured by Proctor. Forces it out. Bad pass deflected out of bounds by the Cavs. Celtics will keep it with 11 to shoot.
And they got a haul for Kareem when he left. Junior Bridgman being one of those guys. God bless his soul as he passed away. Marcus Johnson.
Yeah, that was tough. Simons out at half court. Shovel pass. Derek White turns. He wanted to get rid of a quick 3, but the answer's in his face to knock it backwards. Derek White will launch a 3 anyway. Late in the shot clock. No good. There's an offensive rebound for Queta. Queta has the ball slapped away. Another turnover.
And that ball into your body, so.
Again, wait till Queta's playing against first-line players. Ball swung all the way around to the corner. Bruno's 3 is no good. Offensive rebound and the kick out. Proctor's 3 is no good. Cassius really struggling from 3. Ugly numbers here early on. Celtics by 15 on the ball. They leave Derek White alone. He misses the 3. Comes up a little bit too strong. Cleveland is 2 of 18 from 3. Celtics have not shot the three well in the first two preseason games. 8 of 15 tonight. Bounce pass from Travers to the cutter, picked off by Boucher. Snatched that with that long right arm. Derek White lead for Simons. Lobs it ahead to Gonzalez, who lays it in.
You know what? We're so used to seeing guys catching and dunking.
Entry to Bryant. Queta slides his feet late and commits the foul.
Lawless not a high jumper either, just kind of laid that ball up. You throw a lob to a guy, you're expecting a highlight, but the highlight to me is if you score the basketball with layup.
Talked about this on Friday night, but if you remember when the Celtics acquired Wally Zerbiak 19 years ago, and Hugo Gonzalez was born a week after that. Yep, 2006.
Did Bob Cousy get that information?
Coos. Bryant, straightaway three. Flat, but good. Projected starting five for the Cavs, not playing tonight. Remember, they're without Darius Garland anyway. It's going to be interesting. Is Tyson going to be the opening night point guard? Bad pass by Queta. Another turnover. Bryant has the steal.
You want to get the ire of a coach, that would be it.
Now, speaking of guys who are running out of chances, Killian Hayes is in the game for Cleveland. Travers left side three is no good, and the rebound for Queta. Derek White will gallop it up the right side of the floor. Queta pulls away on the screen. Derek White drives. Crazy scoop at left hand, no good, but he's tumbled to the ground and will shoot some free throws.
Put your body in there, get some contact, and making sure you go to the free throw line. Not a lot of contact, but just enough to hit him with the body.
Killian Hayes in just 5 years has gone from high lottery pick to training camp invitee. Trying to stay in the league. So another good sort of thinking question here. Tatum out for most of the year or all the year, whatever it ends up being, opens up the following questions. Who's the second best player in the Eastern Conference? And who is the best American player left? Who's the best American player now? And the top four candidates for MVP are clearly, I mean, we know who they are. It's Giannis and Luka and SGA and Jokic.
How about the Spider?
I think that has to be, you know, Donovan Mitchell's got to be in the conversation. Obviously, Anthony Edwards has to be in the conversation. But that fifth MVP spot, I'll give you who my guy may be. Free throws make it 41-23 for Derek White. Celtics up by 18. Bryant, another three, same spot, same result. Thomas Bryant is the guy getting them going. Shooting the threes, 41-28, 13-point Boston lead, 8:44 to go in the first half. Derek White moves it left side, pretty good look from Minot. Three, comes up short, offensive rebound, easy put back for Queta.
Don't bring that ball down, Queta. Great rebound, but don't bring it back down to the floor and let people knock it away from you.
It is weird to see real centers playing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long cross-court pass, Minot got a hand on it, they deflected off Travers. He thought he did, but they're giving this back to Cleveland. So it's a consensus that those are the top four for MVP. Donovan Mitchell, if the Cavs win 60 again, Donovan Mitchell's going to be a great choice.
How about the wild card? How about the wild card? How about Brown?
Jaylen Brown could be in that. But how many games would the Celtics have to win for Jaylen Brown to be the fifth best player in the NBA? I mean, it's going to be a lot. Have to be a high, high number. Dean Wade floats it out of the wing from Proctor. His three is no good. Jaylen Brown grabs the rebound. Floats it ahead of the left wing. Pritchard's got it. He thought about taking an awkward shot. Simons cross-court gets to Jaylen Brown. Returns it to Queta in the middle. Nance Gamble for the steal, and we didn't get it. Queta was all alone, and the Celtics have the lead back up to 17. 45-28.
Jaylen Brown rebounds. Here's the facilitator. Nice job.
Bounce pass back out to Nance. Three is no good. A rebound for Queta. Nance played in that Game 7 here for Cleveland in 2018. The LeBron game. Another turnover. Jaylen Brown fumbles it. Ripped away from him. Nance picks it up off the floor. Cavs trying to run. Shuttle pass lead. Proctor tries to throw it down to the wing. Deflected. Quick hands. Jaylen Brown. He's got the steal right back. Jaylen running up the middle of the floor. He had Pritchard. Instead puts it back in his pocket. Floats it out on the left side for a Simons three. Simons looks a lot more comfortable tonight, and for the third consecutive game in this preseason, the Celtics have a 20-point lead.
Who's he playing with now? Start playing with starters, and different things happen. The way you catch the ball, when you catch the ball, and how you catch the ball can be very effective when you talk about your shot.
7:23 to go first half. Boston 48, Cleveland 28. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Your gear isn't just your equipment, it's part of your game. At Monkey Sports Superstore in Norwood, they'll help you find the best fit for your sport, style, and level of play. Need sharpening, restringing, or adjusting? They got you. Go talk to their experts and leave with the gear you trust. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Get the fright out of your pipes this Halloween. Ghostly gunk got you ghoulishly blocked? Don't get scared. Call Drains by James. We ain't afraid of no pipe ghouls. Our drain cleaning and pipelining are no trick. Just a treat. Bring your drains back from the dead by visiting drainsbyjames.com. Let's make those horrifying blockages vanish into thin air. At Drains by James, we give a poop about your pipes.
Hey, it's Scott Zolak here. Athletes, families, and anyone who wants the best dental care, you gotta go see my guy at Boston Dental. It's Dr. M. It's high-end, sports-focused dentistry with affordable prices and a comfortable, family-friendly environment. 17 expert dentists that handle everything from implants to Invisalign, and they handle same-day emergency appointments. Major insurance? Covered. 3 Boston locations, downtown, Government Center, and the Seaport, and they have 2 in Dubai, which means you get a global VIP-level experience wherever you are. Book online at bostondental.com or call them at 617-706-5000 and follow their Instagram for latest updates.
Volkswagen is known for its high-performance models, but when you talk about premium performance, you're talking about Boston Volkswagen. John Welsh and his team are known for their overall excellence when it comes to customer satisfaction. Delivering exceptional value and an enjoyable car buying experience is what makes Boston VW your premier Volkswagen dealership. Before you buy or lease a new Volkswagen, go see the VW experts at Boston Volkswagen in Watertown or visit online at bostonvw.com. That's bostonvw.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Kaplan from Innuendo in Natick. Cut out that game day glare from hard-to-reach windows with Hunter Douglas PowerView automated window treatments. Innuendo's talented and friendly design staff will help you choose the right Hunter Douglas products, and we measure and install everything we sell. Hunter Douglas at Innuendo.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Coming up at halftime, Sean Silver will be along with scores from, NBA, sure, but NFL Sunday. The Patriots now, the New England Patriots are 3 games ahead of the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC, which is insanity. Celtics lead the Cavs here 48-28. Big Sunday Night Football game, game 1 of the ALCS in Toronto tonight. The Maple Leafs are moving their game tomorrow with the Rangers in the afternoon, so it won't conflict with the Blue Jays playoff game. Be some new teams in there. If the Brewers can beat you give a Milwaukee-Seattle World Series and you're guaranteed a new World Series champion. Last time the Brewers were in the World Series, that was just only a few years after Kareem left. We were talking about earlier.
What are the Dodgers doing?
Dodgers and the Brewers who will play the NLCS starting in Milwaukee tomorrow. Larry Nance for Tyson, over the shoulder pass in the corner. Killian Hayes will try a 3 switch. Celtics at this point have made more 3s than 2s. 9 3s, 8 2s. Leading 48-31. Jaylen Brown, skip pass in the corner. Simons 3, short, rebound. Dean Wade.
That was the easiest shot he's had.
Richard is 5 of 6. Simons have been 3 of 4 till that miss. Celtics as a team shooting 61% against the second unit of the Cavs. Dean Wade, left-hand dribble drive, kick to the corner, touched by Nance, out to Killian Hayes. He's swinging all the way around to the right corner for a Tyson 3 that's no good. Queta gets fouled, trying to get the rebound. It's on Dean Wade. Again, the point I was getting at earlier was not so much dogging the teams the Celtics are playing, but what kind of feel are you going to get for how the Celtics should be in the regular season when they have not played a single starting player yet in the first 3 games? We'll see what Toronto does on Wednesday. They played their starters today. They didn't against the Celtics on Friday. Pritchard lobs it for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown puts to the floor. Pump fake on Wade. Doesn't go for the pump fake. So the kick back out. Fields on a hot by Pritchard. 2 dribbles with the right hand. Comes in strong. Scoops and scores. He's going wherever he wants to go. 14 points. Couple of rebounds from Pritchard. Celtics by 19. Kick back out. Nance left side 3 comes up short. Offensive rebound. Tyson. No look kick out. Open 3. Porter no good. Rebound. Bouncing on the ground, goes to the floor. Cada can't get to it. Hayes does. Another offensive rebound for Cleveland.
That's a good player.
Tyson is grabbing his abdomen. Now the ball comes right to him. He's got to go. Drives on Cada. Misses badly off the window, but another offensive rebound. This one for Nance, but that shot, the scoop shot, never hit the rim, so 24-second violation. Got the Cavs up to 8 offensive rebounds now, but they've missed so many shots.
What Tyson did. He might have just his leg tripped up.
Hugo Gonzalez out with Derek White, Josh Minot, Jaylen Brown, and Neemias Queta here. Midway through the second quarter, Celtics by 19. Entry, Queta diagonals it back out to an open Minot. Corner three, no good. And the rebound for Porter. Porter bounce pass late to the right side, galloping down the floor, but missing the layup. It's Killian Hayes. Ball tapped from Porter back out to Hayes, misses the corner three, and the rebound for Derek White. Long diagonal lead, he overshoots Minot. Derek White says, my bad.
And that's the thing they worked on. They're working on getting these breakout opportunities. You get them big, running the floor, throw the ball ahead, let him catch it, and let him make a play. That's one thing guards did not like to do during the 80s. They wanted to get an assist. So they weren't passing that ball to let you do the work. Nate Archibald.
Porter, Tyson, Hayes, Wade, and Nance. 5 on the floor for Cleveland. 4:45 to go in the first half. Stop and start and a whistle. The ball's in the hands of Tyson. Looks like they got Hauser. Remember, Larry Nance giving the Cavs big minutes in that game 7, and Jeff Green did too.
Boy, he has lived a charmed life, considering where he was at and talking about the heart.
Yep. It's that whole year for the Celtics. Attacking, scooping, and scoring was Tyson, but you can wipe that one away. Traveling first. Coach of the year, Kenny Atkinson. It's funny how J.B. Bickerstaff also had a great year coaching in Detroit. Nobody seems to be as high on Detroit as I am this year.
Yeah, I like
as if Atlanta and Orlando have clearly passed them by. Like Orlando maybe. Entry to Hauser, deflected out of bounds by Wade.
I do like Detroit. You know, Cade Cunningham keeps going up the level he has and the players around him.
Talking about guys who could be that fifth MVP spot. Why not mention Cade Cunningham? That's it. I haven't gotten to my guy yet. Under out of bounds, Sam Hauser catches, drives, ball knocked away from him, but he is fouled by Tyson. So again, obvious 4. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jokic, the last couple of winners. Luka in LA, Giannis in Milwaukee. You mentioned Donovan Mitchell. You mentioned why not Jaylen Brown. We mentioned Cade Cunningham. Well, we're saying why not Victor Wembanyama. It's a matter of time before he's in the top 5 every year. As Hauser gets the first free throw.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if you're going to do the why nots, why not LeBron James?
Well, LeBron, because who knows how many games he's already going to miss the start of the year for the first time. I don't think a guy who's not the best player on his own team is going to be 5th in the league in MVP voting. Nance, handoff, Killian Hayes, drives finger over the right hand, and he gets a very friendly bounce. A lot of rim before it goes in, 52-33. Celtics by 19, bad pass. Hauser saves it just across half court. He's able to get it away for the second to Boucher. Boucher stripped from behind by Nance, who puts it in the hands of Porter, and Porter's 3 was blocked from behind by Jaylen Brown because the Celtics run back defensively. Jaylen attacks him. He gets fouled on the way in. And it's beginning to look a lot like October basketball. So free throws coming for Jaylen Brown. We'll take 10 seconds. Station identification on the BetMGM 98.5 Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Randy and Max, year 25, and they said it wouldn't last. Jaylen Brown gets the first free throw.
Jaylen Brown's first point.
He's 5 assists, a couple of rebounds, a steal, and a block. before he scores his first point. Well, Pritchard and Derek White have 23 points between them. Hauser and Simons 18 more. The other one's good. 54-33, largest lead for the Celtics, up by 21. 3:44 to go in the first half. Porter switches to the right hand, walk right near Jaylen Brown. Jaylen strips him, goes the distance, elevates two-hand slam. The foul the other way.
Time I've seen Taylor. I didn't even. She had her baby. Oh my gosh.
Would you like to tell everybody what you're just talking about right now?
I just said Taylor.
Nobody, literally nobody knows who Taylor is.
Do you know her?
I do.
Okay, well, there's
you know, it's not just
people.
the two of us here. There are 7 or 8 people listening.
Well, you know what? Google it. Google it, kids. You like to
Google
say.
what? What do you want them to Google?
Taylor's baby. How about
First of
that?
all, that's going to have something to do with Travis Kelce that we don't want to get involved in. So if somebody does
if
that.
we can't be involved with Travis Kelce, and I can't say anything about what's going on with the White House, then
you're really running out.
We should just go ahead and go home.
They have taken a lot of stuff off the table. So Taylor Rogers, longtime PR staffer for the Celtics, had her baby in the offseason. She's brought the baby to the game tonight. Why don't you do a little investigation research?
I thought you might have known.
56-35. Derek White moves into the corner. Josh Minot bumped and fouled. Cleveland's got to be over. I guarantee you everybody's way over the limit here with 3:09 to go in the first half. Celtics leading by 21. I'd be okay with no foul limits during preseason games. That would be a decent rule change.
I would have loved that when I played. I'd have been hacking every time.
Well, you're the guy who on Friday night, with the Celtics up by 20 in the third quarter, said, "Don't worry, Sean, there's not going to be overtime tonight."
And it wasn't.
There wasn't, but of course we were 3 seconds away from it after you. And you know if it had happened, you would have been called.
But it wasn't, Sean. Let it happen. It wasn't overtime.
Josh Minot gets the first free throw. Second one bounces out. Rebound for Nance. That was the game. The Celtics just could not make a three in that Game 7 of the conference finals in 2018. Nance open, right side three is good.
He's got so much more comfortable shooting the basketball.
The Cavs, by the way, have taken 46 shots, 30 of them from three, and they've missed 80% of them. Jaylen Brown pump fake. Watch this man sail by and then knocks down the elbow jumper as Tyson just sort of let him shoot. Jaylen Brown's up to 6. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Celtics lead by 21. Killian Hayes off balance three, no good. And he found his Achilles heel, actually contesting the shot. Jaylen Brown on the right side, long cross court, he threw it right to Porter. Porter, jump step in the paint, scoops it up and in. 59-40. Spinning, baseline, driving, attacking, scooping, and scoring is Minot. He's got some athleticism. 61-40. So were you answering Donovan Mitchell for MVP or the best American player now? Dean Wade in the corner, his three, rims out, and the rebound from Minot.
MVP.
Because the guy we did not mention also obviously is Jalen Brunson. For both of those categories. Boucher, pretty good look for the left side. Three is good. Boucher has had a nice week here in the preseason.
He's had a great week.
Wide open three on the right side, and Tyson gets it right back. 64-43. Cavs started 1 for 16, so now 6 of their last 17 for three, which is not great, but enough to keep them in hailing distance, but not if they keep giving up threes, as Boucher hits another one. Celtics have now made 11 threes here in the first half, 11 of 21. We call a foul in the backcourt, but Joe Mazzulla may challenge it. Jenna Schroeder. Oh, Joe Mazzulla is furious. He might get teed up here. Automatic timeout will come anyway. Celtics may challenge this foul in the backcourt. Exactly 60 seconds to go in the first half. Boston 67, Cleveland 43. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Clinton Savings Bank Get Real account holders. Unlock access to our 12-month Get Real add-on CD, where you can grow your savings by adding funds to your CD throughout the term. Visit clintonsavings.com for more information. Member FDIC, member DIF.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
You may have noticed a new name in the region. In January 2022, Builders First Source acquired all of the locations in New England. While the rebrand has begun, our acquisitions continue with recently acquired Douglas Lumber in Smithfield, Rhode Island. Now with over 14 locations across 3 states, you can expect Builders First Source to continuously supply the best products and service in New England. Whatever challenge your project brings, challenge accepted, solution delivered. Builders First Source.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Now with the Brook Casino, an expanded casino gaming floor, big jackpots, and your favorite machines. The Brook is New Hampshire's premier location for casino gambling with nearly 700 gaming machines. They also have an ultra-modern Vegas-style DraftKings sportsbook, stadium seating, and a massive 150-foot video wall. The Brook is the perfect place for date night out with their new restaurant, Nine Dragons, a dining collaboration with the iconic Kowloon. Fun, safe, and easy to get to. Just over the border, exit 1 on 95 in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Find out more at livefreeandplay.com.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
John Goble telling you the Celtics win their challenge. They're discussing imminent possession. Comes with the Celtics up by 24 because no one's going to call a timeout more in a preseason game. Up by 24 is Joe Mazzulla. We call it a challenge to play. So with no imminent possession, we will jump it at center court. $14 for Peyton Pritchard. Celtics with what we believe maybe their starting lineup on opening night playing today right now. Hauser is out and Minot is in. Josh Minot's had a pretty good first week as a Celtic. Blowout win in Memphis on Wednesday, a 27-point lead. In Toronto Friday that evaporated. And the lead's been as high as 24, which is where it is right now with a minute to go in the first half. Will the Celtics see any starting players on the other side in the preseason? That's the question we will answer on Wednesday. Because through 3 games, they have not. Boucher falling down is able to win the jump ball back to Pritchard, who moves it ahead to Hauser for a quick 3 that's no good, but he got fouled. And Sam Hauser will go to the line and shoot 3. Brooklyn Nets beat Phoenix twice in China. That second win today. 2 teams that figure to be in the deep in the lottery this year. Any of those teams that we expect to be there move out of it this year. Washington, Charlotte, Utah. It seems the Western Conference is so competitive, it just seems unlikely. Hauser gets the first 2. Celtics looking at a 70-point first half here. Third free throw is in the air and good. $70-43. Celtics by 27, same lead they had Friday. Well, it's just fun. Did you think it was halftime? Is that why you left?
No, I had to pee. Should we do like Abby was saying?
There's 45 seconds left. Jaylen Brown, I mean...
Well, you get to be old. Don't worry about it, Sean.
Jaylen Brown spinning, falling away, free throw line jumper's no good. What's that they say? You should be able to drive your age at that point. If you're 80, drive 80.
Yeah, okay. How you explain it to him, okay?
Porter, bounce pass, Nance. Shut off by Jaylen Brown. There's a bounce pass through traffic that Tyson throws out towards Dean Wade. 8 of the shot clock, return to the left corner. Tomlin sets himself, missed the 3 badly. Offensive rebound, putback is good for Nance. Score to the foul.
These are the opportunities that kill you. Easy ones like that. You must have never see Ricky Pryor. Man, got to go. You got to go. When Abby said that was all right, right? And she was cool then.
Abby blurted that out didn't realize that during the legal ID that our microphones stay hot, and she passed along that information. 70-46. The ball's in the hands of Pritchard. Final 10 seconds of the half. Pritchard hands off to Jaylen Brown. Get a free heave here if you want. Jaylen stepping back against Wade. Shot clock winding down. He launches it. It's in the air. Good if it goes. It does not. And that is how the first half will come to an end. Celtics make a boatload of threes in the first half. 11 of 22, and they build a 24-point lead. Sean Silver coming up. I'll take you through halftime. Our score, Boston 70, Cleveland 46 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hurry into DQ for their sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets, layered with flavor from top to bottom and everywhere in between. Try them today. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
At Meineke, doing car care right means transparency. So Meineke certified technicians perform a free digital e-inspection and send updates with pictures, videos, and notes directly to your phone or email. When you can see what we see, that's Meineke transparency. See for yourself. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment with a locally owned and operated location. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Lowe's knows pros want more. Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free to get $20 off your first qualifying purchase of $100 or more, just for signing up. Plus, enjoy free standard shipping and more ways to save on your next job. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer valid for new members only. Not valid with any other discount. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/pro-loyalty for details. Subject to change.
Run, walk, or roll to help people and families affected by autism live life to the fullest at this year's 26th annual Flutie 5K for Autism on October 26th at Natick High School. Join us in our goal to raise over $400,000 to support families in your local community. Register today at FlutieFiveK.com.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Boucher, pretty good look for the left side. 3 is good. Boucher has had a nice week here in the preseason.
He's had a great week.
All right, welcome into our Waltham studios. I'm Sean Silver with your Celtics halftime. The score midway through this one, Boston 70, Cleveland 46, a 24-point advantage for the Green in this, their third preseason matchup of the year. 2 Eastern Conference Titans from last year, the Cavs projected by many to win the East this season. So I guess they're just too good to play anybody of note in this preseason game against the Celtics. Sitting out most of the guys that you know. Unlike the Cavs, the Celtics, a legitimate starting 5 out there tonight. White, Pritchard in the backcourt, Brown, Hauser, Chris Boucher in the front court. That group sharing the ball. Nobody had more than 3 field goal attempts in the opening quarter of this one, other than Peyton Pritchard. He had 6 field goal attempts, and other than an end-of-quarter, half-court heave, he made all of them.
And Jaylen Brown misses both free throws, but the rebound's going to deflect all the way out to him. He kicks out to Pritchard, and the Celtics get 3. Of course they do. Mr. October at it again. He's got 12 points, and the Celtics lead 16-7.
As Grandy noted there, Pritchard, a dozen points in the opening quarter. The Seas shot it from 67% in those opening 12 minutes. 7 out of 11 from deep. Meanwhile, Cleveland, with their G League roster, 6 of 26 from the field, 1 of 13 from deep. They actually started this game missing 13 of their forced 14 shots. The score, 33-17 Celtics after one. Second quarter, new acquisition Anthony Simons. As Sean Grady noted, the kids call him a bucket. Here he gets his and one.
Last time the Cavs were in this building, they came from, 25 down in the first quarter to win that game. Simons, pull up three, got it, and the foul. Travers in his landing space.
Chris Boucher, a couple triples late in the second. You heard one of those highlights coming back from the break. The C's really sprinted out in front of this one and kept the Cavs at bay, kept them at arm's length. More than 20-point lead for a good part of this first half. And Jaylen Brown, not really doing too much offensively, well, at least scoring the basketball. 5 assists in the first half. He actually didn't score until late in the second, but he certainly had a flurry when he did.
Porter pushes to the right hand, walk right near Jaylen Brown. Jaylen strips him, goes the distance, elevates two-hand slam.
As we mentioned, the Celtics a 70-46 halftime lead over Cleveland in this preseason battle here. Let's go into the box score, see what's going on midway through this one. Celtics 62% from the field. They've made 11 out of 22 from deep. That's a 50% clip. 13 out of 16 from the line. So that's 81%. Pretty good. Cavs, just 30% from the field. 7 out of 35 from downtown. You think the Celtics shoot a lot of three-pointers. They've attempted 35 three-pointers. They've made 7 of them. 7 of 11 from the charity stripe. Just abysmal, woeful totals for the Cavaliers. The Celtics have a 22-20 advantage on the board. They've dished out 13 assists, which is even with Cleveland's assist total. However, the Cavs turning it over 8 times. The Celtics turning it over 12 times. This is why you work things out in the preseason. Some of your impressive line scores. You mentioned Peyton Pritchard. He's up to 14 points on the contest. 6 out of 7 from the field. 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Anthony Simons has poked his head into double-digit territory. He's made 3 out of 4 from behind the arc. 11 points for Sam Hauser. What does he do but shoot it from behind the arc? He is 2 of 2 from deep, but 5 of 5 at the line. Very neat and tidy for Sam Hauser. Derek White, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists in this one. He made all 4 of his free throw attempts. Jaylen Brown, just the 6 points, but 5 dimes. Couple steals, a block as well, has turned it over 3 times, but you can anticipate Jaylen Brown is going to be getting some pressure this season, even from the G League Cavaliers. And we mentioned Boucher, he's got 6 points in the starting lineup tonight as well, with a couple of rebounds. For Cleveland, they get anybody in double figures? No, we're not even going to bother talking about the Cleveland line scores, unless Donovan Mitchell wants to get out of street clothes in the second half. We'll leave that one alone. So the Celtics with a 70-46 advantage in this one, just outplaying Cleveland, and it's a discrepancy of skill here. That's what happens in the preseason. That's what happens when you show up and you want to play your bench. We've seen it in the first couple of games. The Memphis game, with the Toronto game, different guys are going to sit, different guys are going to get minutes. They may or may not blow the game for you. Okay, there we are. Celtics a comfortable 24-point lead. Let's enjoy the second half here. Again, I'm Sean Silver. Have your headlines coming up. Then we'll send it back to Grandy and Max for the call of the second half here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Hit a home run with Cambridge Savings Bank's Small Business Services. With a wide range of products and personalized support, they've got the winning strategy for you. Visit CambridgeSavings.com.
Hey, this October, eliminate chili drafts for good with Window Nation. Right now, when you buy 2 replacement windows, you'll get 2 for free, plus pay nothing for 2 whole years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends October 31st. Schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com.
Warndale Appliance presents deals that will make you scream. All prices slashed this month only on selected display and scratch and dent appliances at Warndale Appliance stores. Warndale Appliance, 170 High Street in Waltham, or in our new store at 781 Center Street, Jamaica Plain, Boston.
New England's hair loss expert is Dr. Matthew Lepresti at Leonard Hair Transplant Associates. Check out what Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports shared about his hair transplant with Dr. Lopresti.
And that's game over for any chick. It's like, oh, Prez is bringing the thunder in the front and the party in the back. I may even go man bun. So, yeah, I'm loud and proud. I got hair transplant surgery. Deal with it. I'm coming for you, America.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for your free hair loss consultation with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
The deals are hot during our Red Hot Sales event, exclusively and only at Imperial Cars. Get discounts of up to 10% off across our entire inventory of hundreds of new and over 1,200 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, with finance rates as low as 0%. Plus, we'll make your first 3 payments, or choose a getaway trip to Orlando, Las Vegas, or a cruise. Plus, we have hundreds of vehicles that qualify for the federal tax loan deduction of up to $10,000. Plus, no payments till next year on some of our most popular models. Don't miss the Red Hot deals exclusively and only at Imperial Cars.
Coleman.
It's electric.
Coleman Electric is wasting your time with this commercial. But that's the way it is with advertising. If you're not overweight, with low T and a flooded basement, half these ads aren't for you. Same with this one for Coleman Electric. We specialize in replacing knob and tube wiring, and you might not even have it. Most people don't even know what it is. Ask a guy if he's going to remove his knob and tube, and he says, "Nah, I can't. My wife wants another kid." No. Let me explain. Many houses around here were built 100 years ago and still have the original wiring. The wires would heat up, so they ran them around little knobs and through tiny tubes and called it knob and tube. But insurance companies call it a stinking fire hazard. And insulation companies won't even call back because they ain't touching it. If you've got knob and tube, join this century and book a free estimate with Coleman Electric to have it replaced. And if you don't have it, sorry we wasted your time. But thanks to your sacrifice, you've helped your knob and tube neighbor. Can I get a tissue? Welling up over here. Kuhlman. Call Coleman.
It's electric.
This is Boston's home for sports. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Looking around the association right now, a couple games in progress other than this Celtics Cavaliers matchup. The Magic about to put away the Heat. They're up by 20 in that win. Franz Wagner with 17 points. And Bucks up 8 on the Bulls right now. That's with about 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Giannis getting some run in this one. He had 13 points and 8 rebounds so far in the contest. Earlier on, Raptors, a 1-point win over the Wizards. Nets squeak past the Suns. Later on, you get Nuggets, Clippers, Warriors, Lakers. Make it 3 in a row for the New England Patriots. They held on for a 25-19 win over the Saints down in the Bayou. Drake May threw for 3 scores, 2 of them to Kayshon Boutte. New England now 4-2 on the young season. They are at Tennessee next Sunday. Elsewhere in the NFL, the Sunday night game is Lions-Chiefs. That is currently scoreless. Your earlier winners today included the Broncos, who held the Jets to -10 passing yards. Good grief. Buccaneers beat the 49ers. Chargers with a win. Colts as well, with Jonathan Taylor running for 123 yards. His great season continues. The Packers win. The Panthers pull one out over the Cowboys. The Raiders, Rams, Seahawks, and Steelers, yes, Aaron Rodgers, continuing to be successful in Pittsburgh with a win as well. American League Championship Series underway tonight. North of the border, the Mariners, not too good of a start as the gas man, it's taken deep. A leadoff home run for George Springer to lead off the ALCS. NLCS starts tomorrow night, as well as the Boston Bruins, a Monday matinee. They host the Lightning at TD Garden with a 1 o'clock puck drop. The headlines brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Sean Silver. Celtics up 24 at the half. Sean Grandy, Cedric Maxwell have the call. The second half coming up on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Safety Insurance is committed to working with independent agents that will listen, ask smart questions, and make sure you have the coverage that truly protects you. Ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
At Meineke, doing car care right means being able to fix now and pay later. Because with Meineke, fix it now and pay over time with custom finance options available to fit your needs. Meineke's multiple financing solutions are designed to try and cover all credit opportunities, providing customized options for you. See your local Meineke today, and you may be surprised how much they can help. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment with a locally owned and operated location. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
Hey, it's Felger here. If your home or business is in need of a roof, contact my friends at East Coast Metal Roofing during their Fall Into Savings sales event, where Sports Hub listeners get 10% off a new roof and financing options with no payment and no interest for 1 full year with approved credit. That's a great deal. You will never have to replace your roof again because their roofs have a lifetime transferable warranty, never rust, and can be installed on any style of home. Schedule a free quote by calling 844-611-ECMR. That's 844-611-ECMR, or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com. East Coast Metal Roofing, your lifetime roofing solution.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
In this economy? Almost sounds too good to be true.
These prices are very true, and at BJ's, they're great, not good. That's great prices every day, no matter the economy, including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Wellesley Farms Deli Honey Ham, $6.99 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join and make BJ's your destination for savings every day.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A three-pointer for Danny Ainge! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
Back at the Garden with the Celtics lead the Cleveland Cavaliers 70-46 throughout the course of this year. We'll have his date in Celtics history. You may be thinking, hey, nothing's going on. But remember, the season used to start earlier to the point that in 1979, this was opening night. Larry Bird made his debut on this night. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. As the Celtics beat Houston 114-106. And not unlike right now, Cedric Maxwell was a no-show for that. And he's making his way up the stairs. We're going to have to work on this halftime thing with Max not moving as quickly as he did back in the day. But he's slowly making it back to the table. We'll get his memories of that game and 1979. Here he is. Max is back now. We're talking about this date in Celtics history, which the season used to start earlier, as you remember, in your first couple of years. And on this day, October 12th of 1979, you got a new rookie teammate named Larry Bird, beat Houston that night at Boston Garden. And the rest, as they say, is very well documented. Very well documented.
It was real well documented who scored the most points that night.
You know what? It doesn't. Nobody included that here.
Yeah,
but you know what else? Because got the headlines that night. Larry Bird's debut. But what else happened in that game that everybody always remembers that became the answer to a trivia question? Come on.
Don't know that.
Chris Ford hit the first three.
Oh, that was the first three
in NBA history.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there, and I know what corner it was. And the right-hand corner, and the NBA went downhill after that.
The NBA went downhill after Chris Ford.
Well, I'm just talking about the threes, that's all. As a purist of the game and watching the game and being around as long as I have, I said that really to Steph Curry's dad. And I said, man, your son's destroyed the game. He said, a lot of shot takers, but not a lot of shot makers.
The answer is Moses Malone scored the most points in that game. Oh, did you mean for the Celtics? Because that's probably what you meant.
Yeah, the winning team. How about the winning team?
Cedric Maxwell, 22.7 rebounds.
Oh, boy.
He took 17 shots and had 1 assist. That sounds about right.
17 shots for that many? That doesn't even sound like me. My stat line with my field goal percentage would not have been good.
Yeah, 9 of 17. Yeah, but it wasn't your normal, 70%. Second half is underway with the Cavaliers trailing by 24. But remember, the Celtics had a 27-point lead in Toronto the other night. Tillman is starting the second half, and a fall-away bank shot scored on the foul for Tyson.
That's why I challenged you. I knew that you were going to be able to go right and get that stats immediately off the big screen.
Well, listen, that's preparation. No, with 10 seconds left before we came back from the break, they said, hey, we're doing this new thing called This Day in Celtics History.
Yeah, okay.
That's how quickly I can find information. We've gone for the internet. Because we've turned it into such a valuable teaching tool. Tyson misses the free throw, 70-48.
Got a question for you in a minute.
I look forward to that. Feel free, by the way, to ask it right now.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown floats it out towards Derek White. Terrible pass, and the closest one to that one is Doris Burke.
What are we going to do right now when the Martians are coming? And they keep saying over and over, it's coming.
Martians are coming. Stock market's going to crash. I know all of it's going to happen.
Ship is coming.
Yeah.
1,500 miles an hour.
Well, in the meantime, before it hits Earth, ball in the hands of Proctor, and now he finds Nance straight away. A little shovel pass. Porter up fakes the three. Couple of dribbles to the left hand. Finds the open man in the corner. It's Wade. His three is no good. Rebound itself is just too small down there. Nance is able to tap at the Porter. Wade going to float all the way back out. Porter, left-hand dribble drive, past Tillman into the paint, runs it off the glass and in.
Nice little move going back across his body. And all he want to do now is finish this thing the right way. As
Jaylen Brown falls down, but he gets it away to Tillman. Celtics have a 27-point lead getaway Friday. 7 straight here for Cleveland. They cut it from 27 to 20 early in the third. Derek White, pull-up three, tough shot. Rims in. Sat there for a second.
That's not even a tough shot. That's an impossible shot. Hand in the face, you just fade.
We already had a happy ending at halftime here, thanks to Mark Wahlberg. Nance is fouled in his drive to the basket. Mark Wahlberg shooting his new movie in Boston and did a scene here where they asked everybody to stay in their seats at halftime so they could film a climactic scene to his.
That's why I was in the back.
You're not going to get paid to be in it?
He told me there's more time, Max, to go through a half. Well, okay.
Which is certainly what you want on a preseason game, is to make it longer. When Lions and Chiefs are playing on Sunday night, Nance gets the first free throw. I think you're allowed to talk about Travis Kelce. I wouldn't say too much about his bride. That's going to get you in some trouble.
Okay. You can talk about the man and not the woman. Okay, that works.
Derek White, moving to his right, coming strong with the right hand. Wow. He muscles that up and in, and Proctor was on him pretty much the entire time, but Derek White just went where he wanted to go. 75-51. Steal. Pritchard goes the distance, scoops it up.
Give me that.
Comes back and swats it once it leaves Pritchard's fingertips.
Whoa.
He volleyballed it into the second row.
That was athletic. You know, normally Pritchard goes to the other side of the rim, but this time Porter just had the hops and the angle and ran him down. Chase down block.
Yep, clean block, too. White under out of bounds. Pritchard has it. Dribbles into the baseline. Proctor in front of him. He floats a tough pass that Hauser's able to field. Shovel to Derek White. Right-hand dribble coming strong on the right side. Pump fake. Moves it to Tillman. Tillman floats it up and in.
Wow, nice little Tillman sight here. This is another guy who could have a nice little impact on the season, especially a big body, can rebound the basketball.
You get a chance to play, no doubt about that. Think about the front court minutes that are gone. Spinning Tyson as the ball slapped away, saved by Nance, and Nance is blocked and floated by Tillman. Another offensive rebound and a put back for Tyson.
Delay a game.
Should issue delay game warning on the officials for calling that.
Wow. Gotta do your job.
We're all just trying to get to
do your
opening
job.
Night.
That's what Belichick said. Do your job.
Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, drives strong, puts it over Nance, off the glass, no good. Nance gets the rebound. Jaylen 2 of 6 tonight. Tyson against Tillman. Moves to the left side. Porter against Derek White. They'll turn to Tyson. Tillman closest to him. Tyson trying to dribble around and then shuttles it back to Porter. Up fakes on Derek White. Returning to the corner. Nance, tough contested three, no good. Offensive rebound. Tyson floats it up. No good. Rebound Hauser. 15 offensive rebounds for Cleveland. Jaylen Brown spins, attacks the paint, and he's fouled on the way in.
Getting hit, banged with the body. No, you do get 2 shots for that. Come on.
It's almost like the call was he passed, but he passed way after the foul. see, Giannis is playing for Milwaukee tonight. A game at Chicago. Chicago is the reason the Cavs are 0-2 in the preseason because they played 2 games against the Cavs. The Bulls did and beat them in both games. Josh Giddey, you want Josh Giddey on your fantasy team, but I'm not sure the Bulls are going to be much of a factor in the Eastern Conference.
Today, mate.
That's your Josh Giddey impression?
Yeah, Australia, that's all I know. I can't give you too much more than that.
Probably best with Giddey. Free throws good, 79-53. Hey, good, another foul. This one looks like it's on Peyton Pritchard. Says they're starting their guys. Giannis and Turner tonight. Kevin Porter Jr. Milwaukee Trent starting. Still have Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma's going to be interesting. The Milwaukee addition that's interesting to me because it's a player that I like more than most people is Cole Anthony.
He disappointed me last year in the playoffs.
Left side 3, Proctor is no good. Rebound, box out again by Pritchard, and he's got the loose ball.
See, you don't have to jump high, but if you angle yourself,
On cross court for Derek White's 3, which is a little too strong. Offensive rebound, Xavier Tillman puts it in the hands of Simons. His straightaway 3 swing.
Simons playing with the regular guys out there, regular starters, getting a little bit more rhythm towards his shot. Oh, great backdoor.
Nance, foul. This time Simons gives the hard foul to make him earn it at the free throw line. Simons is 4 or 5 from 3. Celtics are 13 of 24.
Joe, talking about this tempo and listen to Jaylen Brown talk about, man, what a year we had. He just talked about they ran and the condition. I saw a couple of times they looked like they were outside. I was like, what? Outside? Didn't like that at all.
Do you remember that opening night we were talking about on this date in Celtics history? Somebody released a dove, right?
Yeah.
Somebody released a bird.
Yeah.
And it was quickly eaten by the rats.
No, it just reminded me of somebody with a shotgun. This beautiful dove of peace.
82-55.
All right,
It's going to be a
guys.
long year, man. This date in Celtics history, by the way, brought to you by Blue Sky. If you have a property disaster, visit BLUSKY.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. Another foul.
Derek White going towards the basket, gets a couple of free throws here.
11 fouls called on the Cavs. 17 on the Celtics.
I called one day, and you just spoke about that movie that Wahlberg's doing here. I called and tried to find out if I was still getting residuals from that movie, The Fish to Say Pittsburgh. Guys like, no way.
It came out when I was, 7? That was my favorite movie. I loved that movie.
Well, my residuals, as I was speaking about, not getting any more.
The Pittsburgh Pisces.
And
Marv Albert calling Game 7.
Here's the thing. The craziest part about it was the check that they sent me. It had Corn Maxwell on it.
That's right. Like you were 1930s heavyweight prospect Corn Griffin.
Corn Maxwell. And the bank said, yeah, hey, we'll cash it. Like, what? Good pressure by the Celtics.
From Simons on Proctor. Proctor moves to the Nance. Flip shot 10 feet away, no good. Pritchard gets the hand of the rebound. That allows Derek White to get there. Pritchard's had a good opening week here. Pritchard coming downhill. Floats it out to the corner. Hauser attacking, stumbling. Blocked foul for Bod.
Well, you've seen a lot of that now from Hauser. The little slow down delay, which you used to call back in there, we'd call it a walk. But a guy gets 1 step, gets 2 steps, stays on that leg, and then slowly releases the basketball, waiting for the defenders to go by him.
Peyton Pritchard plus 21 in 19 minutes tonight.
Oh, I love that. Stats like that.
Derek White plus 22 in 22 minutes. Hauser gets the first free throw.
He just didn't know how much I hated exhibition games, and we had
You know what?
we had wait hold
I
we
think,
had
I think we
had,
have a really good idea how
no
much
no
you
no
hate
no
it.
that we had 10, Sean. We had 10 exhibition games.
And like 8 against the Lakers.
Like what? We played 2 games in Los Angeles, and now these guys are down to 4 and 5. Wow.
And nobody's playing. Tyson misses a 3. Jaylen Brown snags the rebound. His 5th. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Whoa.
Quick 3. Hauser, front iron, no good. Rebound. Cleveland's got it. Porter. Way to Tyson. We've seen a couple of games against the Cavs early in the year. Tyson bounced pass on the baseline. Tomlin throws it behind Porter. Cavs turn it over. Hauser picks it up off the floor. Lead from Pritchard. Pritchard going to put it to the floor. Drive past Nance. Then a little no-look kick to Simons. Extra pass into the corner. Tillman gives up the 3 and then throws it away. Cavs back the other way. Simons back defensively, but he will pull away and a missed layup by Tyson. Ball goes out of bounds off Jaylen Brown. It's October. Timeout on the floor. 6:29 to go third quarter. Boston 86, Cleveland 55 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Apex Entertainment in Marlboro is 100,000 square feet of pure fun. This is New England kicker Andy Borgalis, and this season, with every field goal I kick, Apex will be donating $100 to support autism education and research at the New England Center for Children. Check out Apex on social media or go to apexentertainment.com.
In today's real estate industry, development success relies on precise, accurate, and timely information. Here at Feldman Geospatial, we excel in delivering the data, insight, and solutions that construction managers, engineers, and developers need to realize their most ambitious plan. No matter the project, Feldman Geospatial brings a unique combination of expertise to ensure your success. From subsurface to sky, quick, confident decisions start here. Feldman Geospatial shows you everything so that you can do anything. FeldmanGeo.com.
If your pet needs care, but your vet is closed and you don't want a long wait at the ER, then Veterinary Urgent Care Center is here for your pet's urgent needs. With 8 locations in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, VUCC is open 7 days a week and welcomes walk-ins daily. Book an appointment at veturgentcare.com or walk into any of VUCC's locations in Braintree, Dedham, East Providence, Easton, Narragansett, Plymouth, Saugus, and Worcester. Compassionate, convenient, high-quality care when you and your pet need it most. Veterinary Urgent Care Center. Urgent care for your pet's urgent needs.
Are you interested in a new high-efficiency heat pump system that heats and cools your home? How about a $10,000 rebate? Call LNF Electrical at 844-LF-WIRES or visit lfelectricalservice.com, a veteran-owned company.
Route 1 Grill House in Saugus is the place to be. With a 70-person function room and relaxed outdoor dining, it's perfect for any occasion. The best part? The food is irresistible. Baby back ribs, steak tips, seafood, pizza, you name it, they got it. Plus, this football season, enjoy 50-cent wings, and they got the Sunday ticket for every game on Sunday. They also have an extensive martini list and a large selection of draft beer. What more could you want? Located just before Sullivan Tire on Route 1 South, this family spot is one of a kind, so don't get it confused with any other restaurant. Make Route 1 Grill House your next dining destination and tell the Floramo brothers that Joe Murray sent you.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics lost a 27-point lead in Toronto on Friday, up by 31 here, 86-55. With 6:29 to go in the third quarter, third game of the preseason, third straight game. Celtics have not seen a single starter on the other side. We'll see if that run ends. Toronto against Toronto on Wednesday night. But Peyton Pritchard has looked good. Jaylen Brown doing other things besides scoring. Derek White's been good defensively. Also has 5 assists in the game. Anthony Simons has been a standout tonight. But Hugo Gonzalez had a nice little 7-minute sequence in the first half. This is normally where you say stuff.
Like what? You're speaking.
Again, we took everything off the list, right? That you want to talk about?
Speaking, and I'm like,
well, you know what? Because it's us. Why not just, jump right in with both feet? What's interesting in our field, Gary Cohen, a friend of mine, the great announcer for the Mets, he got in all kinds of trouble because he talked about a Cubs player who missed a game to go to Charlie Kirk's funeral. And he thought it was unusual for a player to miss a game for something outside of his own family. And even that, people turned it into some sort of political statement as opposed to just an observation. Straightaway 3 from Tomlin is no good, and the rebound, Peyton Pritchard's got it.
Good job by Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, he's been really good tonight. That's 5 rebounds from Peyton Pritchard. Ball cross court in the corner, finds Sam Hauser open, hits the side of the backboard with a 3. You don't see that too often from Sam Hauser. And the Cavs will score in transition the other way. Tomlin will lay it in. 86-57. Of course, a lot of things went wrong for the Mets down the stretch. Jaylen Brown drive, kick out to the wing where Simons knocks down his 5th three of the night. 89-57.
Like the season continued on.
Tyson has the ball punched away by Jaylen Brown. Hauser going to get there first. Celtics forcing turnovers. Hauser ball fake, spins it off the window and in.
Whoa.
Fake behind the back pass. Celtics by 34 right now. Dean Wade open for a trail three. Way off. Hauser can't grab the rebound. He drops it out of bounds. It was going to go out of bounds. It was just beyond his reach. And instead of just letting it bounce out of bounds, he thought he could grab it. And his reach in this case exceeded his grasp. Alois Shireman will check in. Celtics have played 12 guys tonight.
You know, I'm more amazed by is just looking at the number of people who are actually in this building for this exhibition game.
Well, that's become one of the mail. The Celtics, the sellout streak obviously been going on forever and ever. If you have the Celtics tickets, you're probably going to go. The Patriots are on the road today. Nance misses. Red Sox did not advance to the ALCS. Bruins off to a great start. Some great goaltending here in the first week. Now playing tonight. Pritchard looks into the corner. Minot up fakes the three. Now drives on Tomlin. Runs it with the left hand off the glass. No good. Wade has the rebound.
Well, Pritchard doesn't get hurt by running in trying to steal these offensive rebounds.
Tyson against Shireman. Shireman, good job sliding his feet, staying in front of Tyson, who swings to Wade. Wade blows right by Garza, attacks the paint, and scores. (91-59). Simons, long cross court. You know Pritchard shooting this one. It's a three. It's no good. Rebound, pinballed around. Tomlin's got it. These are the kind of games Wade tries to enter it, deflected away by Garza. I feel like the Cavs wasted plane fuel coming here to play this game. A little short jumper missed by Pritchard. Offensive rebound. Garza, and he's fouled.
The thing about Garza has a nose for the ball. And he was just like you shouldn't, but he does. He gets inside out. And great rebounders have a tendency, they catch the rebound, not when it hits the floor, because they know how to get there quicker. Everybody talks about these guys who are tremendous leapers. Yeah, that's nice, but your timing. And everybody talked about Dennis Rodman, how great he was as a rebounder. You get rebounds because you are already following the path of the basketball before it hits the rim. And now all you're doing is geometry of where the ball might land.
Garza had that great college run towards the end of his career. Just didn't get to play in Minnesota. Josh Minot didn't either. Minnesota's been really good the last couple of years. Garza gets the free throws. We're at 93-59. It's 4:10 to go in the third. Proctor told you he'd play a lot tonight. Moves into the left corner. Bryant tries a three, no good. Rebound belongs to Minot. Long lead. Simons juggles it. Manages to keep himself in bounds. Celtics +3 on the glass tonight. Kind of numbers we'll be keeping an eye on. Simons cross court. He's Peyton Pritchard ducking the shoulder. Stop and start travel.
Well, you know what? The thing I'm noticing, and this is because I don't go to those meetings, I'm noticing the fact that there's more physicality when guys are checking guys running up and down the floor. And, you know, last year, I'm looking at a lot of fouls that would have been called with hand checking and just bumping a guy. They're not calling that early on. Now, will they get back to doing the same thing again?
Rule changes and trying to figure out where the national broadcasts are is the big challenges this year. Entry, caught in the paint. And the ball flashed away from him. Celtics running the other way. Garza lead from Pritchard. Three comes up short. He was hot early, not so much late. Rebound kicked out of bounds by the Celtics. And the Cavs will get it here down by 34.
Well, Joe Mazzulla loves to see guys losing skin with the elbows and their, whatever it might be, diving for loose balls.
Attacking the right side, scooping and scoring off the window, and the foul is Proctor. A lot more Australians. Seen a ton of them in the league now. Proctor's dad, Rod Proctor, played in the NBL in Australia. A second-round pick out of Duke. With Knipple and that Dallas Mavericks dude last year at Duke. That's the thing. Is there any scenario? Of course, it always happens this way. Crazy stuff happens. Is there any scenario the Cooper Flag is not the rookie of the year? He's just crazy ahead of everybody else. Shireman, deep three from the right side, and the lefty is good. Shireman's first shot of the night is a three that gives the Celtics a 96-61 lead.
That's logo.
Tomlin trying to drive baseline, trying to get around Minot. Which way, guys? Think Celtics going to get this when we come back. 2:46 to go, third quarter. Boston 96, Cleveland 61. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd, VP of New England for Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. What makes Blue Sky unique compared to other restoration companies? At Blue Sky, we take care of everything from beginning to end, so we're the only call you need to make. So if your home or business experiences property damage from water, fire, mold, or storms, don't panic. With locations across the region, our team will be there in no time to get you back on your feet. Visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, Clinton Savings Bank Get Real account holders. Unlock access to our 12-month Get Real add-on CD, where you can grow your savings by adding funds to your CD throughout the term. Visit clintonsavings.com for more information. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Dropkick Murphys for the people in the pit St. Patrick's Day 2026 tour. 4 shows. Don't tell us. Friday, March 13th through 15th, MGM Music Hall at Fenway. And March 17th, Citizens House of Blues. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Don't miss Dropkick Murphys for the people in the pit St. Patrick's Day 2026 tour.
With the cough and cold season upon us, Ocean State Job Lot carries many of your favorite brands, yet we sell these products from 20 to 60% off your favorite drugstore. Robitussin, Ricola, Mucinex, NyQuil, Advil, Vicks, all types of vitamins, including Centrum and Vitafusion, cough drops from Halls and Honeys, chapstick, Listex, Burt's Bees, and Vaseline lip therapies, right down to lotion-based puffs to blow your nose. Save money when you shop at Ocean State Job Lot. Take a look at our cough and cold center the next time you visit us.
Looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price? Get to Town Fair Tire for Michelin's cross-climate tires, offering a design that delivers an exceptional level of long-lasting performance throughout the tire's lifespan. Plus, Town Fair gives you more free services than anywhere else. For the guaranteed lowest price and your best deal on Michelin cross-climate tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or 2026 HRV. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
All Celtics all night here in their return to TD Garden for the first time since Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals back in May, just after the world changed on that Monday night in the fourth quarter of Game 4. And the Jason Tatum injury, which accelerated the second apron issues, forced the roster turnover. Celtics with a 35-point lead on the Cavaliers here, 96-61, with 2:46 to go in the third quarter. The game, I'm wondering if some people at ESPN second-guessed adding to the schedule, but
It'll be some of the other stuff they used to have.
well, they used to have Sunday night, they would do the NFL recap, but obviously that landscape, like the rest of sports TV, is changing. 3 from the corner, knocked out by Tomlin for Cleveland, so we're at 96-64. Garza will try a 3. This one bounces out by Tirico doing Sunday Night Football right now. It's going to be great to see Mike back here on the NBA circuit. He really missed it when he left ESPN for NBC. Now he'll obviously be the lead voice. TNT, Turner Sports, after 36 years of broadcasting NBA basketball, Turner steps aside, replaced by NBC. Amazon Prime will be in the mix. Celtics will play the first ever Amazon Prime game, the second game of the season in New York.
More money for the players.
Proctor or Thomas Bryant finds the open man in the corner, and an awkward quick release of a three from Tomlin is no good. Long rebound though, Cavs have it. A turnaround three from Proctor is good. Proctor in double figures, 96-67. Shireman coming behind that what should have been a Garza screen. Garza fell down. Shireman missed the shot. Travers avoids Hugo Gonzalez, who went diving for the ball. Travers lobs it ahead for a two-hand slam for Bryant. 8-0 run here for Cleveland. The longest run of the game. Cuts it to 96-69. Now we got a call against the Celtics in the backcourt. Garza.
Offensive foul on the Celtics, number 52, Garza.
Garza just comes up. It pretty much wasn't much of a pick, but when the player dives to the floor and screams, it'll get the attention of the officials.
Down the left side, Proctor going to push into the corner. Bryant will swing out of the wing. Driving and getting fouled was Travers.
See, when I like Travers, watching him, shows some quickness getting towards the basket. Mullet and all.
Free throws coming. 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. He's the ED Group station.
Randy Max, TD Garden, where Max Taylor has returned from maternity leave, and the other Taylor is at the Sunday Night Football game. Both draw all kinds of buzz on the internet. 96-71, 10 straight for the Cavs. Has cut the Boston lead from 35 to 25 with a minute 10 to go in the third. Be interesting, Joe Mazzulla's in a situation, Max, where he might give that same group a chance to redeem themselves from Friday night in the fourth quarter, see if they can hang on to the lead. Again, interesting, could be overstating it. Proctor, bounce entry into the paint. Tyson, that looked like Aruna instead. He's fouled. On Garza again. 3 fouls on Garza in 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's just picking up fouls left and right. Too much reaching. Cavaliers can, I think like what you do a game like this, you just make it messy. Try to get a couple of free throws, a couple of baskets back to back, and helps your cause when you're trying to get and play hard.
Orlando beat Miami tonight in the preseason. The Miami Heat going to be interesting. They usually are. Free throws are good. It's a 12-0 run here for Cleveland. Cut it from 35 to 23. Final minute, third quarter. Anthony Simons dribbling with the right hand. Checked by Proctor. Deep in the right wing, switches to the left, attacks, feeling contact. He throws it up at the rim, no good. But Simons, good job to draw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
That was a Dame Lillard move. This time kind of went right into the body. Sometimes you think you just learn things. You watch Dame. Dame used to be this position, going to a guy, if his hands were up, then just toss the ball up towards the rim, trying to get the call.
It's Miami. They a play-in team. They a playoff team.
I tell you what, to me, I keep looking at what are their weapons. You know, Bam is one. Tyler Hero. After that, that's when they start to get a little squirrely.
I like Jovic a little bit. The guy that they're going to depend on to take the step forward is Kello Ware. You know, Jaime Jaquez too.
Jaime Jaquez, I like. He's a solid player, but I don't know how it translates into getting you a lot of wins.
Simons gets the free throws. He is up to 18 off the Boston bench. Celtics by 25, 98-73. Travers overruns his dribble. Scramble for it on the floor. It's like Shireman down there. It'll be a jump ball. Shireman wearing the purple shoes. He's easy to spot tonight. Had that crazy game in here in March against Brooklyn.
When you think about having shoes and difference, one time you had to be uniformed in the NBA.
Yeah.
And all you could wear was, especially with the Celtics, either you were wearing black, and the Celtics always wore black, or white. That was it.
Well, remember, Michael Jordan got fined when he first came out with the Air Jordans because there wasn't enough from the plant, because there was too much red in the shoe. Overall, it evened out. It worked out okay for him.
And the league.
And for Nike. Jump ball controlled by the Celtics. Scars has got it. Final 25 seconds, third quarter. Simons, right-hand dribble. Dribbles to the elbow. Step back jumper. Bounces out. Offensive rebound. Put back for Garza. Max going to like that.
It's old school.
100 before the third quarter is over for the Celtics. Dangerous cross-court pass picked up by Minot. Windmill right-hand slam.
Woo! That gets some people pumped up.
And he sniffed. The Cavs had him trying to creep back in this game. They just give up a 6-0 run to end the third quarter. Final 5 seconds. Tomlin moving to his right. Offensive foul. Hugo Gonzalez got drilled by Inaruna. And the Celtics will get this back with 1.4 to go. This is normally Peyton Pritchard's spot, but Joe Mazzulla not going to put him in the game, so Simons can take the Pritchard shot here. Want to advance it. Shireman gets to Simons on the run. He releases from half court, banks it just wide, and that'll do it. For the third quarter, Celtics led by 16 at the end of one, by 24 at halftime, up by 29 now as they make the turn for home. End of 3 in preseason game 3. Boston 102, Cleveland 73 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The NBA season is officially here, and we're going hard from start to finish. Every player is showing out. All 30 teams are locking in. To win it all in this league, fans and players need to give everything. All season long. The American Express NBA Tip-Off begins October 21st on ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
Kids eat free at the 99 restaurants every Sunday in October and on Halloween. Visit the 99 for lunch or dinner, and kids get a free meal from the kids menu with every adult entree purchased. You gotta love the nines.
At Meineke, doing car care right means Meineke certified technicians fix whatever your car needs. They fix it right and back it up with nationwide warranties. Brakes? They do that. Tires? Yep, they do that. Engine repairs, air conditioning, tune-up, suspension, alignments, oil changes. Meineke does it all. See for yourself. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
Hey, it's Felger here, and football season is back. Make Surfside iced tea and vodka and Surfside lemonade and vodka your tailgate must-have. Real vodka, real brewed tea, just 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. Easy to sip and enjoy. Ask for it wherever you watch the game or take it with you to the tailgate. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
To the fourth quarter we go. At TD Garden, the Celtics with a comfortable 29-point lead. He said the day after they gave up a 27-point lead in Toronto on Friday night, 102-73. Celtics lead the Cavs as we go to the fourth quarter here. The third preseason game at the Garden, as you know by now, and the preseason on Wednesday. Celtics and Raptors here, and then it begins for real a week from Wednesday. It's the enigmatic, what could they be, Philadelphia 76ers, who the Celtics will see a bunch of in the first 3 weeks of the season. 3 of the 4 games in Philadelphia will take place, including both games in Philadelphia. How appropriate will be there on Halloween night, since they have been the ultimate trick-or-treat team. Hey, I'm dropping gems for you here in a preseason game. I mean, get nothing from you?
How with that? Halloween?
Scrolling? Scrolling anything good?
Yeah.
All I do now is tell my son to stop scrolling and then come to work and you do
it's
addictive, yeah.
They did that to get your mind going. People playing some crazy stuff these days.
Celtics shooting 54% from the floor, 15 of 33 from three. Cleveland 9 of 47. Cavs 47 of their 77 shots have been threes tonight, and they're doing that playing without Donovan Mitchell and regular starters. Talked about this the other night. Hugo Gonzalez pressured in the backcourt. Switch to the left hand, did not make it. 8-second violation on the 19-year-old Hugo Gonzalez. Can somebody move ahead of Boston, of Cleveland and New York in the Eastern Conference? Is that Orlando? Is it the obvious choice for the third spot? Where is Detroit in this conversation? Where's Atlanta? Is there a wild card team we're not expecting to make the playoffs that's going to make the playoffs? Could that be Toronto? Tyson bounce pass. Bryant coming strong. He muscles it up and in and the foul.
Well, you spent a lot of money if you're Toronto. Would you say was on the bench was $150 million?
$150 million starting lineup because they'll have Ingram now with Barnes and Pirtle. They didn't play any of them against the Celtics the other night. Quickly, and of course, R.J. Barrett. And, Baji, Grady Dick. And they just need something else on that bench. What are they going to get from Murray Boyles, the rookie? And everybody is saying the same thing. Hey, we're in the East, so, well, there's only so many spots. There's only 2 spots in the conference finals. 102-76 after the three-point play. Celtics with a 26-point lead. 35 was their largest lead tonight. Simons, way off balance, 3 no good. Offensive rebound, Hugo Gonzalez says the putback.
Nose for the ball.
There'll be some kids wearing Hugo Gonzalez jerseys here by the time the season's over. Bounce pass on the wing, going to get Bryant a look at the 3. No good. Bryant is shooting those like he's Ray Allen, like he's just catching in stride. It's like, what would the warden and Shawshank tell him? Minot attacking, double clutch in the air, 2-hand slam.
Ooh.
Leads back to 30, and Josh Minot is going to be a fan favorite. Minot's had a good first week here. 10 points, 5 rebounds tonight. Cross-court pass picked off. Simons has it. Celtics by 30. Shireman. Garza wants it against Proctor. Instead, cross-court. Minot launches a 3, knocks it down, and the foul. Simons had a 4-point play earlier. Minot has a chance for one here. Great sequence for Josh Minot.
All-the-way jump shot. Falling into his space.
Think about your anti-gravitational pull. If you can jump in the air, bring the ball down to your chest, and still have time to go back up over your head for a 2-hand slam.
No, never knew that one. I've seen Lucky do it.
Yeah,
you know, the mascot for the Celtics.
Some of the guys with the trampoline can do that. We saw the best in-game dunk I've ever called was the one we saw last year here with John Morant. But a 4-point play. Josh Minot's up to 14 points. We're at 110-76 with 10:19 to go. Left side 3. No good from Proctor. Gonzalez the rebound. Outlet Minot. Long cross court. Simons trail 3. Got it.
Man. I mean, logo is nothing for these cats right now.
That's an 11-0 run for the Celtics to push it back to 37. Largest lead of the preseason. How many nights have we seen scores like this in this building? But
wait a minute, hold on. Joe Mazzulla sitting down.
He is. In the corner, Tyson's 3 is good. And now the Cavs in even 10 of 50 from 3. 50 of their 81 shots. Celtics, if you're wondering, have still made, it's close. 19 twos and 17 threes. Well, they're +5 in the glass. That's the number you like to see.
Yes. Considering they're a small team.
Cavs have more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. Simon steps to his left, another 3. This one's off, no good. Back tap offensive rebound. Shireman for Gonzalez. Shireman relocates to the corner. Watches his man Porter sail by, but he misses the 3. And the rebound belongs to Tyson. 9:21 to go. Bryant left alone. Now he shoots another three. No good. Rebound to Hugo Gonzalez.
Why don't you just call him Ray Allen?
Bryant, Thomas Bryant, a center, has taken 7 threes in 15 minutes. They swing it around the horn. Minot's three is no good. Rebound Garza kept it alive, but it's pulled down by Porter. Porter's piled up some rebounds in this game. That's 7 for Porter. He left his feet, didn't know what to do with it. Was able to get a bounce pass away to Tyson. He drives in on Hugo Gonzalez, bumps him, spins, flips, and scores. 113 to 81. Joe Mazzulla sitting down on the bench. Gonzalez, corner three, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Celtics. And Joe Mazzulla now on the sidelines, and he is applauding, just like Kirby Smart last night for Georgia. Not calling a timeout, just applauding. You saw that, right?
No, did not.
Okay, we'll look at that during the next break. So one of the greatest outright lies in college football history. Bounce pass from the under out of bounds. Hugo Gonzalez. It deflects off Proctor out of bounds. Attacking Shireman, and he gets fouled.
Shireman, what are you supposed to do? Look at that contact, trying to get here with the body. Now, I'm looking at 4 guys who just left the bench, and they're headed back to the back. Maybe it's just going to get warmed up so they can come into the game and finish it.
Shireman's lefty free throw is good. I think you feel better about Shireman tonight's been a little better. Simon's much better.
Yeah.
And it really started with the second half for him in Toronto.
Simon's more comfortable with the guys he's out on the floor playing with.
Yeah. And those are the guys he's going to, even if he comes off the bench, he's mostly going to be playing with those guys. Shireman fouls Porter. Stopping the clock with 8:22 to go, and the Celtics up by 34. I think the Cavs and the Knicks play right away. I think that's the opening night game. The Wednesday night opener. Porter foul from behind. Wendell Moore just checked in. So this is that group we talked about. Moore, Harper, Shireman was on the floor at the end of the game. Friday night, you'd love to give them a redo here with a big lead.
Well, you're already, both teams right now, 3 fouls already. So a couple more fouls, you're going to be in a shooting situation.
Oh, good. Porter floats it for Tyson. Tyson attacks. Oh, no look underneath. That's got to be traveling. Yeah. Celtics get it back off the 18th turnover. Celtics have been at the bottom of the league in forcing turnovers over the last few years. That figures to change. It's certainly going to need to change. Those extra possessions. Celtics going to need every advantage. Shireman step back. Three is no good. Here's another offensive rebound for Garza. Missed the put back, but he'll shoot for some more free throws.
Garza roots himself on the inside. Not a leaper. Reminds me of myself. Just root yourself on the inside. You don't have to get the rebound jumping high, but if you get in a position, you just pick it up and lay it in.
Celtics, this will be their 30th and 31st free throw attempts of the night. No good, the first one. So 26 of 29. 26 of 30. Garza's second. Bounces in. 116 to 81. No more. Hugo Gonzalez, Minot, Garza, Shireman. Reverse layup, no good. Porter attacking. Gonzalez kicks in the corner. Shireman set. Three comes up short. Rebound. Garza got a hand on it, but knocks it out of bounds. Cavs ball with 7:41 to go. Celtics still clinging to this 35-point lead. I don't think anybody would object to running time in the preseason.
I would. I'd be opposed to that. I'd feel like I was cheating.
Porter coming downhill. Garza waiting for him. Step back is good. paint, 116-83. Wendell Moore started with Detroit last year, finished with Charlotte. Kick out, Hugo Gonzalez-Smith with 3 offensive rebound. Minot got a hand on it, draws another foul. This dude.
Wow, the ball goes up near the rim, and he explodes. It's like there's rockets in his legs.
You see these guys that just bounce.
Yeah. He's one of them. Oh my God! Somebody actually fouled out of a game.
Yeah. Porter's fouled out.
That is my hero. I always wanted to try to foul out one of these. I couldn't.
I thought Kawhi was your hero.
Kawhi is my hero too. Then you always
highest paid no-show job in history. Your dream.
It's not bad. I mean, you're talking about planting trees, and well, really, we don't need you to plant trees.
Timeout, Cavs, 7:13 to go. Boston 117, Cleveland 83 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Be sure to tune into the Off Air Show with Duggar every Wednesday just after 6 p.m. on the 98.5 The Sports Hub YouTube channel. The Off Air Show is presented by the original light beer, Miller Lite. Legendary stories and the Off Air Show start with a light. Here's to 50 years of Miller time.
Love Keno? Take it with you. Whether you're posted up at your favorite spot or out and about and on the go, follow the action right from your phone with the Mass Lottery app. Keno's easy to play and even more fun to win. With games every 3 minutes, you're always in the middle of the action. Play all your favorite numbers, anniversaries, birthdays, sports legends, or maybe the number of cats your aunt has. No matter how you choose, some days are a little more exciting with Keno. Pick and play today. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Attention skilled tradespeople and sales pros. Are you ready to join a team where your hard work is valued and your career can thrive? Gem Plumbing and Heating has 2 new branch offices in Massachusetts and is hiring. We're looking for HVAC, plumbing, electrical, drain, and sales professionals who are ready to take their careers to the next level. Enjoy competitive pay, benefits, and a supportive team environment. Plus, we're offering attractive sign-on bonuses. Don't wait. To join our growing team, apply at AskGem.com today.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
117-83. There's the Celtics dominance tonight against this second unit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Did not play their starters. Now, if this were a regular season game when you sat your starters for a national TV game, you might have some explaining to do in the league office, but not for the preseason.
People didn't buy tickets for these games?
Well, they do, but again, you can't force teams to play their players in the preseason.
Oh, man. 7 more minutes.
117-83 is the math. Celtics have had so many crazy big wins, margin of victory. We had the 350-point wins that had never happened before during the championship season. And they beat the Cavs in the second round on their way to that. Miller Kopp, Indiana Hoosier, is in the game for the Cavs. Bunch of changes here. Celtics get Jalen Bridges in. Or Chad Omier Baylor in the game for Cleveland. Got Amari Williams for the Celtics. Ron Harper Jr.
I just feel bad. You think about the dreams that guys have getting the NBA, and you see some of the dreams sort of like, it's not going to be your day.
Yeah.
You know, everybody had a dream like that except me at the end with Washington. Corns, need to talk to you while we cut you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Just give me that check. I'm good.
You have my address?
I've asked you this before. There are pictures of you, right? You know what? You played preseason games for Washington, so there must be pictures somewhere that exist.
I guarded Barkley, and he scored. I scored, and
this was the preseason of the 88-89 season. This jumper, Wendell Moore has the rebound. He throws a crazy, ridiculous pass that misses Josh Minot by a mile. Killian Hayes back the other way. Off to the drive baseline, gets shut off. Got 6 minutes and 41 seconds of this fun left. Celtics have 118-83. Shulga going to get a chance here for the Celtics. He's going to scores table. This is going to be ugly. Really ugly. Cop runs to the corner, knocks down a three. So 118-86. Celtics are up by 35 when this group of players came in the game for both teams. About 7 minutes to go. Ron Harper Jr., his dad could play. Jalen Bridges steps into a long two, no good. Scramble for the rebound. O'Meara's got it. Talking about guys with a dream. Here's Killian Hayes, pull up three, wide right. 7th pick in the draft 5 years ago, and just never got it going in Detroit.
That's crazy. You pick like that. That'd cost somebody their job.
Started some games for the Nets at the end of the year last year. Wendell Moore, another terrible pass cross court. Underhanded, got knocked down and stolen. Killian Hayes. Bounce pass to the corner. Travers, great move. Behind his back, gets away from Minot, gets to the rim, score with the foul. Travers, another Australian, second-round pick a few years ago, probably going to make the roster. Now, the most intriguing guy that we didn't see tonight for Cleveland to talk about is not the players that we all know and have seen. It's obviously Lonzo Ball. After all the years away, and they really like the way he's looked here in the preseason. And that, if Lonzo Ball is a reasonable facsimile of himself from a couple of years ago before he got hurt, that is a big bench addition. Suddenly, you got a Cleveland bench that would have Lonzo Ball on it, Dean Wade, Nance. Free throw's good. 30-point margin right now, 118-88. And no more. Push pass from Max Shulga. These are the guys on the floor at the end of the Toronto game. Amari Williams puts it in the left hand and runs it up past Travers off the glass and in. Amari Williams' first bucket at TD Garden as a member of the Celtics. 120-88. All Celtics from the start. They had a 10-point lead immediately. Lob on the inside thrown down by O'Meara. 120-90. Wendell Moore spins. Dangerous pass gets to the corner. Bridges three. No good. Offensive rebound. Ron Harper grabs it and gets fouled.
Man, it's just such a thing when you have a father, a famous father who played in the NBA, and you're trying to follow in his footsteps.
A little easier to be Ron Harper Jr. than to say, I don't know, Bronny.
Well, sometimes you think of guys who do different things. And
I'll tell you, he's pretty good. Bryant. We didn't see him tonight. Pretty good player, sort of under the radar, is Scottie Pippins.
Yeah. Smaller guy in stature, but his basketball IQ, again, of knowing the game, I think I really like that.
Ron Harper Jr. gets the free throws. Man, his dad, a lot of jewelry. Those championships with the Bulls, and he went to the Kobe Shaq Lakers. O'Meara moves to the left side, three in the air. Johnson is no good. Offensive rebound, kick out, another boulder of a three. That's Chaney Johnson, by the way, from Auburn. Renters down low to Cock. Gets in behind Amari Williams and scores. 122-92. Entry, good pass by Amari Williams. Jalen Bridges, easy two. A great baseball game after we left the air on Friday night. Tigers-Mariners game 5. Kick to the corner. Free from Johnson is no good. Offensive rebound. O'Meara fouled by Jalen Bridges, stopping the clock. With 4:05 to go, and the Celtics leading by 32.
I think getting into an NBA game, playing your first one, your first exhibition game. My first exhibition game was in Philadelphia. It's the 76ers. Let's go to a couple of baskets, but I remember Red Auerbach just kind of chewing me out like, hell, you can't play friends out there. You knew that guy, and he played harder than you. I learned a lesson that particular night about playing hard and not accepting friendship.
You came in, the Sixers had eliminated the Celtics the year before, your rookie year. 5-second violation on the inbound. The turnover going to be charged to R.J. Lewis.
Yeah. And eliminated the Celtics, and Celtics win the Eastern Conference Finals, and didn't even get to 500 those next couple of years.
Very few missed playoffs, sub 500 years. Trouble getting the inbound, and Cavs going to take another timeout here. 4:03 to go. Boston 124, Cleveland 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Hurry into DQ for their sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets, layered with flavor from top to bottom and everywhere in between. Try them today. Now available in new sweet chili or honey barbecue. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Meet Jim. He owns the auto repair shop down the street. Jim knows the value of hard work and smart protection. That's why he relies on Concord Group Insurance through his local independent agent for coverage built around the real risks small businesses face. With nearly a century of experience and highly rated local service, Concord Group Insurance helps business owners like Jim stay protected. Ask your independent agent about Concord Group Insurance today, or find one at ConcordGroupInsurance.com.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire. Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Celtics in command, 124-93. With 4:03 to go. Is the best thing about tonight for the Celtics?
Well, I think the best thing tonight was everybody's still healthy at the end, but I think there were a couple of guys you can look at had pretty good numbers the way they played the game. Pritchard was pretty good tonight. Jaylen Brown did some things well. Sam Hauser, you talked about him rebounding, coming back, but I think Simons looked more comfortable than anybody else in kind of bouncing back after having been kind of a subpar offensive lineup.
Peyton Pritchard was really good at the start of this game. Derek White was too. Jaylen Brown clearly was just trying to do some other stuff here. 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals for Jaylen in this game. You're really curious to see the Celtics against some starting players. And we'll see if the Raptors are going to provide that on Wednesday night. Because what are the odds you're going to get the full starting five for Philadelphia on opening night? So one of the few games last year where Philadelphia had their players was the Christmas Day win here.
Chilling Philly.
good teams right away. So the game at Detroit. Houston Rockets will be here very early in the year. So will the Cleveland Cavaliers. Driving and getting fouled was Kopp. So now we are where we expected to be with both teams over the limit and 4 minutes to go as we turtle crawl towards the finish line here. 124-93. Celtics in complete command.
The good thing about it, most of the people have left and starting to go home now. So we can get out of here.
Some ugly weather here as a nor'easter hits Boston. It'll be raining the next couple of days.
The other day it dropped down to 31 the other night.
Overnight, yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Well, you know we're getting old now. It's like with the weather.
Ooh.
Oh, it's chilly. You gotta get the sweater.
I had 3 blankets on my bed. That's good.
Now gets the free throws. 124-95. Attacking RJ Lewis. The ball swatted away. Now we're starting to get some whistle swallowing. Celtics finishing it out here with the same lineup. Moore, Harper, Shulga, Lewis, Kendall Brown. That's the lineup that was on the floor in Toronto. A calamitous end of the game on Friday. Shulga, bad entry, stolen easily, off to the races is Johnson. Big time right hand slam.
Whoa.
J.D. Johnson, undrafted 23-year-old out of Auburn.
Whew. Man, that was a dunk there.
Started at Alabama Huntsville, transferred to Auburn. And Del Moore moves into the corner to Shulga. Shulga has it slapped away out of bounds, stopping the clock again with 3:32 to go.
I guess if the clock just kept running, it'd be a mistake, but you'd be happy.
I'd like to see who's going to object. Who in here would have,
Howie Silvestri, our engineer.
Objection. I object to this. Harper driving, flipping it up awkwardly with the right hand, misses everything. The question is, what is to be gained here? And guys trying to make the team. Scooping is Hayes. That won't go. Killian Hayes not look great here tonight. Wendell Moore drives around a couple of guys, gets fouled, and he'll get a chance to score at the free throw line.
Cleveland fouls on number 18, and it's his first.
A lot of folks in the upper bowl have stayed. Again, holiday tomorrow, so a lot of people getting up early.
Love Columbus Day.
It is. That's awesome today to celebrate a guy who discovered something that was already there.
But people here,
it's like me walking out and discovering a Star Market. I'd say, hey, look, there's a Star Market there.
You know what? Some person's going to text you like they text me.
Of course they will.
Lippard? Is that what they call me?
Let's not. Let's just not.
I like that.
Driving, kick to the corner. Three is in the air, no good from Kopp. This feeling will be spitting in the wind of the social media all year.
Not just meant for that now. You're the one person who told me about social media. This, that, and the other.
Cancel culture. Goebel trying to tell Shulga where to stand for the inbound. Learning curve.
You don't know that part?
Apparently not.
A learning curve is
over here, son.
Where to stand there? Oh. It's a lot of basketball. I guess the first thing is like, that's what he said. Bill Walton said that their coach taught him how to tie their shoes.
I believe any John Wooden story I hear. Shulga drives baseline, wraparound pass, ends up in the hands of Wendell Moore. Not shooting position, so he'll back it out of the wing. Moore puts it in the right hand, spins, attacks, flips to the left hand, and he gets it to go.
Nice move then.
127-97. Foul away from the ball at RJ Lewis. 2:31 to go. Stopping the clock.
Celtics foul on number 12, RJ Lewis. And she's first.
Give me something you want to see on Wednesday that you haven't seen in the preseason. Somebody having a big game. I got mine. I'll write mine down right now. See if we say the same thing.
Mine would be rebounding.
Is there a guy you want to see have a good, strong outing that has not? I wrote mine down.
I'm going to go with who you probably said. I'm going with Jaylen Brown.
Oh. I wrote down somebody different. I wrote down Kata.
Jaylen Brown, you know what he can do, but I want to see him get into that rhythm of being the most dominant player.
He was in the first half of that game in Memphis. Tonight it was just, he was trying to do some other things. It was pretty clear. 127-98. Shulga bumped and fouled.
Is that what they taught you in broadcast school?
Yeah, Marty Glickman's talking about.
Yeah, he's the best. Taught you words.
Did I ever tell you he invented the vernacular for basketball on the radio?
Everything. Just, did you ever look in the English dictionary and go, guy who invented everything? Glickman.
Elbow, lane, key.
Elbow?
Officials timeout, really?
You know what? Since you opened it up like that, you say invented the word. There was a word the other day that the president used. He said, I invented this. Groceries. I said, you invented the word groceries? I didn't know that.
Well, it's nice. He's made it so you don't have to carry as many.
Groceries. I invented that word, groceries. It's like, what? Am I getting canceled for that? Please do.
I feel at this point you are almost just begging for some kind of.
No.
You're just literally throwing the fishing rod out there.
That's not begging
trying
for
to
anything.
hook a troll.
That's not begging. I'm going to get a troll anyway. But see, you get the information I won't.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's invented the word groceries. Everybody's using that now.
I feel like we're not giving the full attention and effort to the Max Shulga free throws here.
Well, okay. This John figure out things, John. He's just like
129-98. I gotta get a lot of Mike Gorman in this year. Back in a 31-point game.
There you go.
2:08 to go. Time is everything.
What else did we call them before we called them groceries? Was there something else?
You're not gonna let this one go. I feel like you're just more determined to drag me with you. The sport of it. Travers picks out. Killian Hayes knocks down a three. Cavs finally get to 100 with a minute 58 to go.
He did not cross that line. You think about who he was, Killian Hayes. You know, he had a pretty good shot, but just couldn't bring none of that together.
R.J. Lewis will dribble to the elbow. A term invented by Marty Glickman, and knocks down the jumper. 131-101.
Okay. See, you're baiting me into this. Okay. I'm going to bite.
Killian Hayes feeling contact, throws it towards the rim, no good.
And you spoke of star market. So this just keeps going through my mind. Not everybody's using it. Oh, my goodness.
Killian Hayes will get some free throws here. And again, the question is, how many chances do you get? If you're the 7th pick in the draft, you get more chances than...
Not really. I think that once you get there and you're 7, I think that
by
with
definition.
your first team you go to, I think they give you the ultimate chance. But then after you go to the next team,
I
it's
agree
like,
with that. I'm saying by definition, you're signing a big rookie deal. You're signing a 3-year deal. And I think Killian Hayes got that first extension, 131 to 103. But this is where, people don't realize there's 450 jobs, and people think that the best 450 players get it, when we all know that there's 1,000 guys that could fit into that last 100. On the right side, 3 in the air is no good. That was Jalen Bridges. Pass back the other way. There's still a minute 15 to go. Killian Hayes, handoff underneath, and a missed dunk underneath by Johnson, who had that great highlight dunk earlier. Racing the other way, Kendall Brown, who will flip it up and in. It's a 30-point margin again, 133 to 103.
When you think about how good guys like Kendall Brown were when they were in school, and you're going, oh my God, this guy can do this guy can do that. But when you get to this next level, that's the separation. And I saw it when I was in college. I saw guys who were better than me that I passed by, or guys who were worse than me. I mean, so, you just go, wow, what an opportunity. NBA is it's an amazing league.
And you see the guys that are trying to get, Russell Westbrook doesn't have a job yet. Score pass deflected out of bounds with 50 seconds to go, and he may very well go overseas.
Yeah, I thought he had signed a contract.
Victor Oladipo is playing in China.
Wow.
To make his way back. Inbound deflected as Johnson goes diving into the front row.
Victor Oladipo was on that line of being a superstar in this league, and then got injured, and then continued to get injured, and had a major knee injury, and it's just kind of hard to fight back.
We saw him a couple years ago in the playoffs playing for Miami.
But when he was right with Orlando initially,
St. Louis runs into traffic, turns it over. 3-on-1 the other way. Killian Hayes floats it up in the air where Johnson will throw it down.
What that Johnson does some hops, brother.
32 points for the Cavs here in the fourth quarter. Wendell flies over everybody with the right hand slam. A monster. Boy, that was a hammer. He had that way behind his head and threw it down.
Oh, my goodness.
The Boston bench lost its mind as Wendell Moore put Omier on a poster, a GIF, and a screenshot. 135-107. Harper knocks down a three. That was a monster slam.
His mama's going to love that one.
Final 15 seconds. Killian Hayes, three, no good. Rebound gobbled up by Sugar, again across half court, and the final seconds will tick off the clock, and the Celtics return to TD Garden is a successful one. They knock down 18 threes. They go wire to wire, and they blow out the Cavs. The final score, Boston 138, Cleveland 107. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, it's Felger here. If your home or business is in need of a roof, contact my friends at East Coast Metal Roofing during their Fall Into Savings sales event, where Sports Hub listeners get 10% off a new roof and financing options with no payment and no interest for 1 full year with approved credit. That's a great deal. You will never have to replace your roof again because their roofs have a lifetime transferable warranty, never rust, and can be installed on any style of home. Schedule a free quote by calling 844-611-ECMR. That's 844-611-ECMR, or visit eastcoastmetalroofing.com. East Coast Metal Roofing, your lifetime roofing solution.
As much as I'd love to be, I'm the furthest thing from being a car guy. I feel like every time I take my car to the shop, be it for routine maintenance or repair, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. That is until I went to Meineke. See, Meineke is doing car care right. Meineke is total car care. Engines, brakes, tires, even oil changes. Meineke Car Care is your local, independently owned, one-stop shop for total car care. Visit Meineke.com for a location near you. That's Meineke.com to schedule your appointment today. Trust your key with Meineke, doing car care right.
With the cough and cold season upon us, Ocean State Job Lot carries many of your favorite brands, yet we sell these products from 20 to 60% off your favorite drugstore. Robitussin, Ricola, Mucinex, NyQuil, Advil, Vicks, all types of vitamins, including Centrum and Vitafusion, cough drops from Halls and Honeys, chapstick, Listex, Burt's Bees, and Vaseline lip therapies, right down to lotion-based puffs to blow your nose. Save money when you shop at Ocean State Job Lot. Take a look at our cough and cold center the next time you visit us.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Celtics get their second